Though I know I should be wary, still I venture someplace scary, ghostly hauntings. I turn loose, Lona, Diaclona, Diaclona, Diaclona. Hi! Hello everyone, how's it going? As you can see, I'm currently masquerading as a PNG. And thanks to the puppet, in order to help me with today's activity, I have summoned the trickster demon bioexorcist live from Diaclona.
Hello to the gamers, hello to the non-gamers, hello to all the cowards and the ghosts.
That's right, and especially the ghost cowards, the ones who were so, what did they call it? The Western thing, yellow-bellied or whatever. They went and died. Unrespectable.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, how's it going? I'm gonna do my thing here for a sec. Ignore the scroll that's visibly on screen. Hello, Shia, Rexodus, Adamus Prime, Isekai Guy, Sam Wellbell, Robot Lorekeeper, if you're still here, but I understand because I think this was a bit much for you last time too. GD Slalom, Diaclona in the chat. Holy moly. Something Common Rider. I don't know that first kanji, and I'm caught up.
I thought you studied the blade.
I did, but the blade is all hiragana and katakana, so it's like something Isugai no Kamen Rider, and I don't know what that first thing is. Hopefully it's PG. We don't want any of the cuss kanjis.
It's just a slur. It's just a full-on slur.
Simply a codified slur. We're here to play some horror, but also because I didn't realize game day is in 2 days. I always have Extra Life attached to my gaming streams, but demonstrably I'm just going to gesture to our right at the QR code, especially, which links to the donation page if anyone does feel like getting in some pre-game day donating. I do not have my page in my clipboard anymore. That is a picture of the back of a box that was machine translated, but
spoilers for a donation tier.
It might in fact be the next activity. I will say I'm not like planning to pepper in every milestone should we hit any. We got milestone catch up streams. I'm gonna stream something over this weekend. It probably won't be like games, but I might do some mini painting or something just to like hang and chat. Finally, my clipboard is updated. But hey, you might be saying like, why is Live from Diaclona Corporation in here? And for those who are not aware, Lai has invited me onto 2 now gaming streams, during which I have only actually gamed for about 10 minutes. Due to funny circumstances involving my computer and the Best Buy Geek Squad. But, it's a darn good 10 minutes of one round of, I almost said Stranger Things. That is not what we played. Wow.
My favorite video game, Stranger Things.
Lethal Company is what we played.
Yeah.
Hey, it was really cool, but you can also then watch us talk at length over Placid Plastic Duck Simulator, or a completely separate stream in which I simply watched Lai play Minecraft and learned more new words.
Yes.
Good fun times. Do check them out if you haven't seen them. But, Lai, why don't you tell, even though I recognize half the names from your own stream chat, why don't you tell everyone about yourself?
Yeah, hi. I'm Lai. Almost did my discount dive intro. That's a little bit locked into the head. I am a Transformers fan. I do short form and long form Transformers reviews, discounted toy reviews, and toy photography on Instagram. I'm at Diaclona on everything. Follow me if you have a vested interest, or if you're gay. You have to if you're gay. Those are the rules. I didn't make them.
Yeah, it's
but it
law.
has been passed down from on high. Yeah.
I checked. Like, I wasn't really sure, but I went to my Parliament buildings and I said, "Hey, is this true?" And they were like, "Of course it is, fool. Don't you know the law?"
Yeah, it's multinational too, because Chris is Canadian and I am a stinky little American.
Yeah, so it's we don't listen. We're not lawmakers. We're simply law enforcers.
Right. Yeah.
We are.
You can't be mad at. Are you saying you can't be mad at authorities for enforcing laws because they didn't make them?
Yeah, like.
Are you taking that political stance?
We're just taking orders. Hey, but the sick kids are also a proper noun and a thing that happens. So, for those who don't know how Extra Life works, all donations go through the Extra Life page. I have linked it in the chat. There should be a link in the description below this video, and that QR code should also take you to my Extra Life page. I don't lay a single finger on any donation that goes into Extra Life. They are an entire system. They've existed for an extremely long time. This is the 9th year I've interacted with them. So, trust them or not, but I feel like I feel they are vetted enough. Use your own judgment, of course, but all I can say is I do not handle the donation, so I like to be clear about that just in case any folks think there might be something funny going on. There ain't. There is something funny going on with that Extra Life banner because I screen capped that from one of my Elden Ring streams since I don't have any of those graphics on this laptop. So that's why there's a funny looking little strip beneath the blue bar. That's a piece of Elden Ring screen I forgot to crop out. Maybe I'll just, nope, that's moving it around. I'm gonna...
Only the most professional behavior on Vangelus streams.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the cozy joy of stream scuff. It's a
Yeah.
good time. And yeah, Rexodus, I did say mini painting. I think that might be the most games related thing I could do for a couple hours on the weekend. That wouldn't be potentially a disaster with my PC not being here. G-Slalom, the scariest evil of Geek Squad, true. And yeah, as Isekai Guy said, on one of those streams you can hear like my take on more Monocron. Shia saying to watch out for the penis ghost. It's a true Halloween scary time. G-Slalom is wondering, quote, what if I have a vested interest and am gay? Lie, that's on
I
you.
would, yeah. You kind of can only do one. It's a multi. It's like this is not a system designed for multi-classing.
Mhm.
So you either have to be interested or you have to be a homosexual. So pick one and stay in your lane, as I was taught growing up religious.
Yeah, like G-Solemn, that it's again, we don't make the rules. We are simply taking
we just
orders.
enforce them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I also say though, Chris, if you have plans for streaming, another event that you might have forgotten is happening starting tomorrow night, going through the whole weekend, is TFCon.
It is.
So it is very possible you might lose a certain level of viewership to the convention.
They can watch a VOD like I do. When I discovered the advent of the VOD, right? I lost a lot of patience for like, oh, make sure all the streams are, make sure no one's streaming at the same time as someone else. It makes an automatic VOD. Just go watch it later. I'm already getting onto more monochrome tone here. What's up, Super Smash Gamer? But yeah, TFCon Baltimore is happening right now. Apparently, there's actually a problem at the hotel. I'm not sure if it's been solved. None of the keys work, so they're having to escort everyone to their rooms.
It sounds like what they really need is the key to Vector Sigma, and if they were real fans, they would know that.
I mean, hotel staff sometimes just don't get it. And thankfully it's the Thursday. They have a whole day to get caught up. But like, if anyone watching, by the way, is in Baltimore, please do feel free to call that out, because I love it when someone is at a TFCon and then they're watching a stream, so I can go like, what's wrong? What is it not? Are you not having enough fun? Are you so spoiled that you've gone to a convention and then brought up a stream on your phone while you're sitting in the hall or something? Like, what's up? Then again, does that mean that this is cooler than a Q&A?
Yeah, some of us actually have the ability to multitask, though. And so you can catch me... I mean, you can't catch me at TFCon, because as far as you know, I won't be there. But you can catch me at TFCon with my AirPods in and myself muted, myself deafened, rather. And I'm just listening to Chris paint miniatures. And in fact, I hope that you speak minimally, and the majority of it is just the sound of a wet paintbrush on miniature plastic. That would be my ideal TFCon experience.
I can guarantee at least a certain level of onomatopoeia, because I am a brush licker. So, you get a little bit...
No. What?
Oh, right, that's...
Please elaborate on this.
That's not just a known term, yeah. So... Sometimes, right, you just got to get your brush tip to be pointy again, and oddly enough, the quickest way to pull that off is to just pop the brush tip in your mouth and go, bloop, and then, saliva will hold the tip together. Saliva interacts with acrylic paint decently. It's all non-toxic water-based. You could technically drink acrylic paint and not really suffer for it, other than the fact that you drank acrylic paint.
Oh yeah, it's good.
But GD Slalom, brush liquor sounds like a term. Well, there's a lot of words that are innocent until people ruin them.
Proven guilty.
What's up, Dynamo Dave, 2K2? Also happy Halloween, if anyone is out trick-or-treating and listening to this stream at the same time. Once again, like, are you not having enough fun? What's wrong with trick-or-treating? Are treats not good enough? Or is this stream enough of a treat? In which case, like, hey, thanks.
Is the stream the real treat? Also, I would say situational awareness, especially walking around in the dark, have at least one AirPod out if you're trick-or-treating. because you never know when some spooky ghost or a bad actor might be running up on you. In fact, there's one right behind you right now, and you should turn around. Even if you're in your room, you're not safe. You're never safe.
It's all right. It's me. It's
Happy
fine.
Halloween.
Don't get taken by surprise by opening your Reese's Pieces and then like a bag of cannabis falls out or something.
That's just a good deal.
I've always wondered, like, does someone actually just do that to be like Halloween weed Santa? I saw some article or thing somewhere. Apparently, there's like a non-zero number of people who do get seriously injured because they are walking whilst reading their phone. Which, like, listen, I've almost walked into a lamppost a non-zero number of times, so I kind of get it. But it is kind of like if you're crossing the street, drivers, I tend to assume are aggressive and possibly homicidal. So make eye contact with them. That's my trick. I always make eye contact with a driver who's giving me a funny vibe, so I'm like, you have to watch me if you hit me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So are you not a professional driver, Chris?
No. I actually still need to get a full license sometime. I've been really fortunate to live only in cities with extremely comprehensive transit systems. So I've lived
Must be nice.
Let me tell you, I have lived a very spoiled life, especially when I have visited people who live in driving towns, and I'm like, hey, so do you want to like walk to the store to get some snacks or something? They're like, walk to the store,
no.
and then they'll take me outside to go like, where do you think the sidewalk is? And I'm like, huh, that's funny. Y'all seem to be missing something.
Walkability is for communists. Yeah, no, it's overrated. As a professional driver, not just someone who knows how to drive, but in fact does it as part of her job, I will tell you that the best way to I agree with the eye contact thing, but in America we actually take it a step further, so that the driver will look at you, and if they're thinking of taking the turn when they shouldn't, when they could possibly endanger you, you pull up your shirt just a little bit to show off your gun belt and your holster, and that signals to them that they are in mortal danger if they hit you with their car.
That's a good idea. I definitely have at least 3 Masterpiece Megatrons, so I could stick one of them in there. I also just discovered that even if I've made the chat full screen on the YouTube app on my phone, it's actually still playing the video in the background, so if you heard a moment of echo there, then,
yeah, I heard myself and I was terrified.
Hey, good ears. We are only positive here, no self-deprecation, kind of. Sorry, I'm missing some of the what is the scariest movie? Why is it a Lamborghini? Because Lamborghini's from Italy, and there's a lot of scary movies out of Italy. Delta Trion, Extra Life, great charity. Yeah, so far they have not done me wrong. It would be super messed up if Extra Life suddenly turned out to be criminals this far in, because they've been around for a while. G. Islam, as a serial AirPodder and phone watcher, it is much more dangerous to do so in America. Noted.
Yeah.
My apologies to everyone who does not have walking distance. I have been very fortunate on that side of things. Because also for my health, it means it's feasible for me to actually just go for a walk and create a goal. I can't just walk. I need to pretend there's some reason I'm walking somewhere. I have to go
You can't just play Pokemon Go?
I tried. I got really sick of Pokemon Go after about 8 months.
I'm amazed you made it that long. The game does not have 8 months worth of charms in it, in my opinion.
In Toronto, it lasts longer because there are enough places to walk where you're like, I'll just pull the Mongo out of my pocket, give it a little flip some Pokeballs and things. But yeah, I got really, really tired of it. I also am not enough of a Pokemon fan, so at a certain point I was like, I don't know what I'm catching. Why? Yeah. Why do some of these have names that sound like cuss words? I don't.
Slurrymon. They should just make Transformers Go, where you throw things at protoforms and then you indoctrinate them into whatever faction you're a part of.
I kind of role played that when I was a kid and I played Pokemon Blue. I had a whatever, I think Dratini is the smallest version of that evolution
Yes.
line. So I had a Dratini, and I was role playing this whole thing where like I imagined I was keeping it in a small cube full of water, and I just kept giving it drugs. Like, you know, you could give them like vitamins and stuff to up their stats, and if you do it when they're unevolved, there's like a higher threshold. So I was like, I'm just gonna fill this Dratini with drugs. It's my dark experiment. I was also like 12 or 13 at the time, so I was like, my dark experiment, the Dratini X is I'm filling it fully, and it will have no childhood, and it will be a tortured dragon knight when it evolves. And then I forgot about it.
Dang, so it's still in the cube to this day.
Yeah, it's been in the cube for like 30 years or whatever. Well, I guess I can't do math.
Me playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say you're Transformers years old.
But Pokemon
So like 28
isn't.
years. You're almost there.
Yeah, Pokemon isn't Transformers years old. I have to remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it always feels like an ancient property, but it's relatively new by the standards of things. Its popularity.
Well, like, my whole direct interaction with it was Pokemon Blue on my OG Game Boy. So I can remember a pre-Pokemon world, but only just. Oh, sorry, Delta Trion. Wondering what Sick Kids do. So they are a Canadian based group. They have offices in Ontario, and I can't remember if they're cross Canada or primarily operating like out of a radius in the province of Ontario. But they are pretty much focused on like helping sick kids. They have a really good name, but it also makes it really hard for me to describe what they do outside of helping sick kids, because they're sick kids. My brother, when he was a little kid, I asked my mom about this when I was trying to pick a charity to associate with, and she's like, Sick Kids helped your brother when he was an infant. So I was like, all right, they helped the fam. But they have lots of programs and things that I am not equipped easily to talk about, because I have not done my research this year. They just, as far as I know, they just generally put resources into underage patients, and I know they have dedicated offices and stuff, because they keep having town halls and launch things for Extra Life, and I keep missing them, because I'm so cool and aloof, I guess. Shia is in touch with Shattered Glass Sick Kids, who sicken kids. They try to pitch memes and ask kids if they're feeling skibidi. But yeah, that's who we're supporting here. And just looking at where we're currently at $1,082. What a horrible number! Someone should make that round. And the next milestone at $1,100 is a dramatic reading of the Mattel Hot Wheels Optimus Prime box text, which currently I'm thinking we read Victor Caroli style, G1 narrator style. I've also added in a few Optimus Megatron scene readings, because I only had like every $100 at this point, and then I found more tabs on Monologue Blogger, so there's a few of those in here. And yeah, on game day weekend, I might do some mini painting. Also, I'm going to be doing Extra Life stuff through till the end of the year. It runs basically till December 30th. Is there a December 31st? No, there isn't. I always forget. Calendars are...
Yeah, December 31st?
Yeah, does that one have 31?
Yeah, there's a December 31st.
It's not like a leap year day or something. Anyway, December 31st is the final day of this campaign, but then the next one starts on January 1st. We don't get a break. I see Cheesier in the chat communicating with fists and screaming.
I think it's pointing. I think it's fear. That's our boy Ryan in there. He's a comic book aficionado.
Oh, one of the comic book people.
Yeah.
Is that like gamers?
It's like gamers, but their industry is sadder. That's not an insult. It's just like the way of comic book shops. It's a very sad situation.
The industry is sadder, parentheses, non-derogatory, parentheses, realism.
Yes. Yes, correct. Ryan, can you actually... How do you feel about... I just want to know your opinion on Transformers Kiss players. I know it's a really uncontroversial comic.
Yeah. A lot of people... Not to like set you up here, but like... Transformers Kiss players, a lot of people don't even know what it is. So like, you know, it's an open canvas. Like, no one's going to judge you.
Yeah.
Oh, I can feel the typing. I can feel the typing.
We're also getting a lot of calendar help, so thank you to everyone who knows the. Did you ever have to learn? Is this an American thing where you learn? I didn't learn it, but like your knuckles, you count on your knuckles. These knuckles have 31 days. These ones don't, and February doesn't count or whatever.
I think someone once tried to tell me that, but I never learned that in school. And someone tried to tell me that. I remember. I think my mom tried to tell me that, and it made me get more confused.
Yeah.
I constantly forget which ones have 30 or 31 because my birthday is not a 3 anything, and like at the end of the day I have to boil it down to like the Vangelus universe. We I mean 30th and 31st, those are the sleep days before the next month begins, and we're super productive. What was the second sentence?
Shiog's asking about favorite 2-sentence horror stories. Can you think of Can you make up a 2-sentence horror story right now?
Yeah, probably. Like this entire stream is ritual to focus in on one unsuspecting viewer, and that viewer is you.
I think that was 1 sentence, but you
I
got
put
the
in an
spirit
Oxford
of it.
comma.
Or
so
it sounded
sorry,
like a
but-
semicolon to my failed English major ears, but I'll take an Oxford comma. I have a pretty good 2-sentence horror. You ready for this?
All right.
Super Smash Brothers convention. Period. No gas mask.
Oh, that's unadvisable.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I mean, you can't make me go to that, right? Like, no one's gonna make me go there, so I'm all
No,
good.
it's the punishment for not having a successful enough stream.
True. Yeah. I mean, I've had the YouTube analytics cops like knocking at my door, going like, the stream doesn't seem to be performing as well as your last toy review. They literally used to do that in like the most finger wagging language possible in the analytics thing. It would drive me up the wall if I looked at it too long.
Yeah, for any up and coming creators, just don't look at the analytics page. It's just gonna make you sad.
It's a bummer, and it uses language designed to make you freak out. Like I have a soapbox about that is a taller soapbox than my more monochrome soapbox about soaking and jump bumping. Find out more about that in youtube.com/diaclona/live.
Yeah.
Find some VODs in there. I'm just going to pop us over here and see if I can get this this game audio up and do some volume checking. Since we've been chatting for a bit, I do want to check with everybody. How are the levels with just myself and Lai? Are we hearing everything happily? Is it working out? And if the game audio is up to here, that's super loud. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Let's go to 12. Give that a shot. We're just gonna hang out here with the menu music for a sec.
Kiss Player's fan going to Japan.
I
Game audio is indeed super loud.
Yeah, at this point it should be down 12.6 decibels.
Very specific enumeration.
Yeah, well, the game audio is good till I turn the audio.
Yeah, Nick says you blew their ears out.
Oh, excellent. Well, you know what? It's Halloween. Boo! Oh, I'm gonna put this down to 15. While we're here, I'll throw it out there. The current state of the PC. So I got an email today after I was done working at the coffee shop, getting that review up that went up today. If anyone hasn't seen, I got a review up for MDLX Sideswipe, and I got an email from the Geek Squad that said your repair has been completed. And I was like, well, hell yeah! So look at the body of the email. We've just received the parts. Your repair will be prioritized, and we'll let you know as soon as it's done. So I'm like, well, why was the title of the email, your repair has been completed?
They're edging you for nothing. For no benefit to anyone.
When I emailed them and I said, why are... I literally basically said, are you telling me that a motherboard is the same as a GPU? All they said was, sorry, that was our mistake. We're not talking about the motherboard. And I ran that by so many people because I know just enough about computers to know that that's not right, but also I don't know just enough to go like maybe I'm misremembering this. I asked so many people. I was like this is not right, correct? Like you can't call a motherboard a GPU. That doesn't make any sense in a tower PC that is an Asus Republic of Gamer. I'm a gamer. They can't pull the wool over my eyes like this. They can't games journalism, and then most friends hang up on me on that point. But I got the info I needed.
I'm starting to think these aren't real geeks. Are they certified geeks 7 days a week?
I mean, they are definitely 5 days a week. I don't think they work weekends. It's like the one mercy they get from Best Buy Corporation.
Okay. Nobody wants to work nowadays.
Work.
Oh, also we've hit 1100 courtesy of GD Slalom.
GD Slalom coming in clutch with, I assume, No, wait, 1100? We were at a lower number than... Oh, jeez.
No, we were at 1084, right?
Yeah, I thought this was just going to be like $8.
No, we got an $18 from GD Slalom.
Oh, jeez, maybe I should just do this milestone now. Since it's 1 week, because we have hit a milestone. A dramatic reading of the Mattel Hot Wheels Prime box. Let me see if I can set that up real quick.
While you're doing that, do you want me to ask ChatGPT what a milestone is?
Oh, jeez.
For anyone who's unaware.
Is it going to, like, just start, like, peeing into its own mouth? I don't know what the state of ChatGPT is anymore.
I'm giving it a little once over here, and it's actually seems to be a fairly cogent definition. When I was in debate club, this would have been a very good part of my first affirmative constructive debate. This would have been a solid establishing of terms.
I don't know, I think a person wrote that.
Well, they wrote it pretty dang fast.
They're trying to do a lot to keep that stuff relevant. I can't write any possibility off. I'm thinking of the Optimus robot. I'm thinking of the animatronic puppeteers.
Don't use his name. Don't pretend that he deserves that name.
The inventor of Optimus, the original Optimus, the G0 Optimus.
Yeah, Jonathan Optimus.
Yeah, John.
Have you seen the actual video of a person interacting with the robots that are actually just puppets?
I saw someone trying to play paper rock scissors with it. And
wait, is it? Hold on. In Canada, is it called paper rock scissors?
Yeah. What's it called over there?
Oh my! Maybe we are a proper country. It's rock paper scissors. Paper rock scissors?
Yeah, paper rock scissors. Alphabetical order. Paper rock scissors.
No. Wait.
Much like our metric system.
Okay, the metric system, I'll give you the metric system, but rock, paper, scissors has such better mouthfeel because you're doing the one syllable up to two syllables with an S at the end, so it feels slightly longer.
I feel like ours is a little more Shakespearean though, because we're like paper, rock, scissors. It's got that kind of
iambic pentameter.
Yeah, it's symmetrical too. The single syllables in the middle.
Yeah. Wait, Shiog is causing mental damage. I need to help. What did Shiog say? When I told her she could edge me, I was expecting a good time. She took the word edge a bit. But okay, you capitalized Word, which makes me think you're talking about both Microsoft Word and Microsoft Edge.
Yeah.
So what did she do?
Does she work at Microsoft?
Yeah. Has she made you Microsoft? Apologies.
Do you have a 365 subscription or not? I mean, we're just asking a simple question. We're trying to maintain law and order here.
Microsoft edging.
All right, I've got us.
Brits call it scissors, paper, stone. Ooh.
Scissors, paper, stone.
That's worse than both of ours. Okay, we're more proper countries than Britain.
Stone is so grave and like intense. It's really like if someone looked me in the eye and said stone, I'd be like, I'm sorry I played this game. I'm sorry you win. I'd just like be backing off. All right, I've set up our milestone, so I will now be doing a reading of the text of the back of the Hot Wheels Collectors by Mattel, Optimus Prime. I'm going to be doing it in the style of Victor Caroli, because I feel like reading it in an Optimus Prime voice is maybe a little bit too much. That's maybe circling the sun a little bit too much. So for those who haven't seen this is the really, really demonstrably, probably machine-generated back of the box text. Some of these things actually are Hot Wheels words, but this was something that was way more in my mind about 8 months ago when I made this milestone. But here we go. When Transformers Optimus Prime drove onto the scene, a fan base rolled with it. The Autobots' fearless leader became one of the most recognizable names in entertainment for decades. The Optimus Prime G1 hit shelves in 1984, instantly becoming a huge hit in the toy space for both kids and collectors alike. With full transformation from a heavy-duty truck cab into a towering Autobot ready for battle. Hot Wheels, registered trademark, and Transformers joined forces to authentically recreate a 1:64 scale Optimus Prime G1 in metal. This transforming collector piece comes with full graphics on top of the red and blue Spectra Flame paint and real riders custom wheels. Hearing Autobots roll out will be top of mind while admiring this robot in disguise. Thanks, Victor Caroli, for coming by the stream. I was not present for that, but
the chat, please.
I was not present for that.
For Victor Caroli.
Victor Caroli, thanks so much for supporting sick kids.
Yeah, is he still among us?
Yes, he
us
was
being living.
He was very sus and visible at a TF. He wasn't being actually. Now that I'm thinking about that, that sounds really awful. He was being a perfectly normal guest. I was just trying to use Among Us words. He's being a perfectly normal guest at a TFCon recently. I didn't like actually go up to like say hi because there were lines, but I know he was at a TFCon recently.
Was he accepting payment to say words in the voice?
I don't know.
From the outer rim?
I don't know. I mean, a convention floor is the worst place to try to record sound bites.
That's true. Well, you could always just bring your own foam, right? You give him a foam helmet, and then you slip your phone into the foam helmet, and then you ask him to say it really quietly.
Yeah, you bring the recording booth helmet.
Yeah.
I'm thinking cone of silence.
Yeah. Yes. Not to be confused with the dog cone, which I know some people in chat are about. If I can real quick shout out one of my chatters. Quacky has gone through all of my streams and found where I gave out the Core Class Cheetor Awards in all of them.
Holy.
So I would love... Yeah, no. Waking up to those notifications of comments, you poor soul. That's so many hours, and I appreciate it so much. So can we get a W for Quacky in the chat? I know this is Vangelus's chat.
Oh no, big W
I would
though.
Yeah, no, big W for Quacky Wacky for sure.
Well, shout out also. I know Quacky Wacky is in Australia, so if everyone could also briefly do the time conversion.
My God,
like just seeing Quacky Wacky is present, saying I love being top of mind. I mean that's a lot, and I appreciate you being here. I'm gonna take a sip.
Let me ask ChatGPT what time it is right now in Australia.
I bet there's a 10% chance it's gonna get it wrong.
Oh, it has several time zones. UTC plus 10, UTC plus 9:30, and UTC plus 8. See, okay, if they're just the same letters followed by different numbers, why would you not... I mean, I guess that's... come to think of it, that might actually be better than what we have in, like, America and Canada.
Oh, Scorp! Sorry, Scorp X7 and Scorp, I didn't see you were in there. Scorp is also extremely from the future. It says, Victor's panel is on the TFCon YouTube. Hell yeah. Alright.
Oh.
The TFCon YouTube, by the way, I gotta shout it out because I haven't done it for a little bit. That YouTube channel is run by one person from the AV team, and so anything he's posting there is like an immense amount of work on his part, and every time, like, it's Evan. And Evan is the reason why I have nice footage of all my panels, because he lets me just grab it off the cameras. And more people need to appreciate that the TFCon YouTube page is basically just Evan. And also tell him that you wanted to see some full panels on there, because he doesn't know what to put on there, because he's got hours and hours of footage, and it's not his, like, primary job, right? It's something he's doing on the side. So, let him know what you want to see on there. Leave comments and stuff.
Do you think he'd be willing to put full-length movies uploaded on the channel? Would he be up for that?
If they happened and were performed in the panel room, potentially.
Well, I know there's a screening of Transformers 07 on Saturday night at TFCon Baltimore.
Oh, the cameras are usually not present during those. I guess,
is it a bring your BYOC situation?
Yeah, you gotta bring. gotta bring your own cam. Gotta bring your own. I almost said bring your own crunk. Like, why is this where? I'm trying to like just associate like, oh, sea nouns, yeah, and it's just a bunch of garbage in my brain. I don't like this.
I believe crunk is that would be a word that would have been in vogue when you were my age, Chris.
I only ever heard crunk on one late night sketch, and I thought it was a made up word for like 10 years. I didn't know it was an actual piece of slang. He's like, guy Evan's gonna post 100% of TF07 just at a really weird angle. Yeah, it'll be like in the top left corner, and it's mostly a shot of like 8 people in the crowd. Actually, that would be kind of fun to watch. Like just watching like people who don't know they're being. Okay, that's a weird thing to just say.
Yeah, what did you mean by that? Can you speak on that? Speak on that for a second.
Boy, it would be kind of fun to just watch people being filmed, not knowing they're being filmed. End quote. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. I would like to get out ahead of this and say that Diaclona International does not necessarily agree with everything said on the stream.
Yeah, you know, this is the marketplace of ideas.
Yeah, no, this is the marketplace of ideas, and we can own each other in the marketplace of ideas.
That's right. That's how it was intellectual checkmate. You know,
Sounds like something a Kiss Players fan would say.
I just think that it's neat when Transformers eat organics, and I have said that on record many times. And you know what? They put it into a comic book, so I don't have to just reference Kiss Players anymore. Marge voice. Organic, I just think it's neat.
Like, wait, do you want me to? I think I can do an okay Marge.
Okay.
I just think it's neat, homie.
Isn't that what she sounds like? Isn't it like?
Yeah,
I don't even watch The Simpsons, to be honest.
I listened to her actor, whose name now I can't remember, doing that voice in the last like 3 years, and it really sounds like she's been doing that voice for nearly 30 years, if not 30 years. I can't quite remember now if it's been 30 years.
Yeah, it's honestly, it makes me like just let her retire.
Yeah, she's one of the ones where I'm like, I think everyone would get it if you recast. Like, she's not doing a Doug Parker Terror Store voice, but she's still doing a voice.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna jump us into the world
Julie
of horror.
Kavner. Oh yeah, you've been running up your playtime on this, and the playtime has not even begun, as Jigsaw says in some of the Saw movies.
The playtime has not yet begun, gamer.
Yeah, that's a good John Kramer.
Thank you.
I believe that's his name.
It's one of my side gigs. I'm Toronto's John Kramer.
He's not related to Julie Kavner, just an FYI.
No, I know. I checked already. I was hoping I could also like get like another side gig going, but I simply, if anyone gets kidnapped and put into a Saw game in Toronto, you know what? Wink, kayfabe. I don't know what's happening, but I don't need to customize. I actually like this. There's a lot of palettes in this game. I like this black and white one the most.
Wait, can you show off the other palettes real quick?
Yeah, I can click through a few here.
Do we get like a Game Boy? Oh, yep, exactly what I was asking about.
Yep.
Ooh, that takes me back to before my birth. Let's go.
Yeah. I like those palettes. It's just like I have looked at them for more than 20 minutes and then went like, I wish I was just on black and white afterwards. There's some more wild ones I think you can unlock. It's one of the main unlockables in this game. For those who don't know, by the way, World of Horror is a roguelike RPG in which we are in a Junji Ito-style town that is not overrun with spirals, it's being overrun by a randomized Elder One. And we get given a series of stories that we're trying to solve, and if we solve all of them properly, then we get to go fight the Elder One. We will probably die before meeting the Elder One, but still, there's a lot of randomization in this. It's RPG combat, so it's not a Twitch game. It's not first-person perspective. There are no real like modern horror jump scares in this. There is like a little jump scare if I alt-tab out, because I think that happened last time. I also haven't played this for a calendar year, it turns out. Rexidus, who's Junji Ito? Junji Ito is the author of Uzumaki, which is currently in the headlines for having a really good first episode. He's just a horror mangaka who's a very kind of adorable, normal little guy who's really good at doing really really good horror comic books, specifically, which is to say that he's able to do stories and draw up some stuff where you can turn a page and go, ooh, ah. And I think that's a lot for a comic book to be able to do that, without, like, being really just over-the-top, rote, kind of like, a person's getting ripped in half! Oh! Like, there's more cerebral action going on. Sometimes also it's really funny. Isekai guy, Junji Ito is also mostly terrified of his own cat. Yeah, he's a real normal guy. Every time Junji Ito has a new anime adaptation coming out, before it becomes a disaster, they'll do a lot of interviews with him, and it'll usually be like, let's interview the horror man, Junji Ito. And then it's usually just him going like, yeah, I think this is kind of neat. But
never meet your heroes. They won't scare you the way that you want them to.
Exactly. Anyway, I'm gonna go continue here. So we have got okay. The spine-chilling story of School Scissors is the tutorial. Extracurricular. Quick. I'm just gonna do quick play. I'm just gonna jump in. I don't entirely remember the controls of this game as far as like what the menus are, but I'll just sort of figure it out. If anyone has played this, feel free to call out help. Quacky Wacky pointing out we got Diaclona in the chat. Thanks for coming and checking this out.
Hello, Diaclona. Yeah.
So this takes place in the city of Shiokawa, Japan in the year 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Am I on the right screen? I am. Okay. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. We're gonna do a sick drift in a car with a gun. I keep forgetting about this.
That's a pretty sick car. That's a little bit of a. Isn't there a Transformer that's that one? Is that a Miata? Is the Miata the one that has the opening eyes?
I don't know cars very well, but I'm going to assume you're right. I know this is a Transformer. This is like one of the Omnibots, isn't it?
Oh, wait. Okay, it's an Omnibot, but it's also MMC is doing a G1-ified drift, and this is the car that they used for it.
Yeah. Okay, G-Slam, Toyota AE86. Ah, yes, just as I thought. Yeah.
Is that the Bite of 86? Is that what that's from?
No, this is a different franchise.
Oh.
But, you know what, all due respect out there for everyone who is a FNAFer.
No, that was Among Us. That's Among Us, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everyone out there who's a Freddy freak? What?
A freak bear, a Freddy freak bear.
A Freddy freak bear? Ourselves. All the Freddy freak bears out there?
Yeah.
So my old train is slowing down, stopping at this last station. The end of the world is at hand, and I finally arrived in the Doom Town. So our old one is Kathak Atorasu, the Great Spider. Content warning arachnophobia, I guess, because we're going to have a big-ass spider looming over us. Okay, so every old god has a rule they add. In this case, this old god's rule is I can't escape from combat encounters. Probably gonna die pretty fast. So
this is the roguelike element?
Yeah, you get given a random old one. There's a backstory. As you play the game more, you unlock more potential random stuff that can pop up. So for those of you who do like roguelikes, this is sort of a hook that this game has.
Yeah, as a big roguelike aficionado, I will be able to give my live reaction to this. So, Chris, you also have a request to do your best Gregory from Quacky Wacky.
Is Gregory when it's like the good guy Optimus Prime robot bear who's like okay.
Yes.
Gregory. I know he's not actually going for an Optimus Prime, but I can't remember. Every time I watched a playthrough of that game, and I just kept thinking, sounds kind of like Optimus Prime. Now I don't remember what the character sounded like. And the voice
that's pretty close, yeah.
The voice actor was at the last TFCon LA briefly, I was told.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, was it the guy who's like in the community and then got cast in voice roles? In the community? Or?
I don't know. I think Kian told me that he was there briefly.
Okay.
Also, our character is randomly generated, so that's us on the bottom right. And as you can see on the bottom, where the important messages are, we've gained a new item, cigarettes. And we've gained a new status, nicotine withdrawal. So, like a lot of cosmic horror kind of games, like your Arkham games in the board game space, we got a random perk, and we also have a random brain power, is what I like to call them. So, our random brain power is nicotine withdrawal. I'm going to see if I can find out what that does.
Can we also just say, it just says N withdrawal? That could be any number of things. It could be a nostril withdrawal, where you haven't been able to put your tongue in one for a while.
True.
It could be a nepotism withdrawal, where you finally left your parents' house and mommy and daddy won't pay for your bills anymore. It could be, I can't think of another word that begins with N.
Well, we whatever it is a curse, mental. All combat actions are slower, because I guess we're just really itching for that sweet, sweet flavor. I don't think it's nostril withdrawal, because as you can see in our portrait, we do at least seem to have a nose with at least one nostril.
No, but somebody else is not. Maybe they have a fixation on tonguing other people's nostrils.
Yeah, it's
you can't tongue your. I just tried it. Can you tongue your nostril?
I can't, but I have known people who could hit the tip of their nose with their own tongue.
That's accursed.
I feel like if they can do
Eldritch
that,
power.
then they could probably, get
Do
in there.
anything.
Kellen Goff is the actor's name.
Oh, yep. That's who I was thinking of, 100%, yeah.
Yeah. Quacky Wacky coming in with some of the info. And Shia and GD Slot. Well, I didn't even I just saw Kellen and I was like, oh right, I remember that.
Yeah.
So, where we got to go next? Oh, first time playing. Maybe I'll ignore that and just go to my home. My mailbox is empty.
That.
Ignore the banging.
Dry DMs.
So,
there's banging?
Oh yeah, one of the mailboxes sometimes just like starts going like ba-dump, and as though something's inside. So there's lots of things we can do.
Nothing's inside.
We can watch TV, we can take a bath, change clothes, peek through the peephole on our door, go back to town, start a new mystery, and access our storage. So you can always take a little peep through the peephole. Oh, there's someone backing away.
Who's that friendly friend? Who's that wait, but the door... Okay, so did they phase through the door, or is that a... Am I looking at a door, or am I looking at a
That's a
void?
door, but there's at least 6 inches of space they could just be pressed up against and hiding behind.
Oh, good point.
Just so people know, sometimes when you look through the peephole, there's just a person in a mask with their face pressed up against your peephole, staring back at you. That's the extent
Like
of
real
like
life.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when delivery people come by.
Yeah.
So that's the extent usually of the kind of jump scares you get in this game. Is like I clicked a button and I know that I'm about to look through a peephole, so it's not like it's randomly jumping me. There's somewhere here. Yeah, I can open a drawer.
Question regarding the bath.
Yeah, the bath.
Do you get to see the protagonist like hang dong, or is that a no-go?
No, there's no full on like check out the full length on this smoker. The bath, I believe, is to repair your stress, if I remember right.
Oh, is our guy stressed?
So we've got 2 different stats. If you go on the bottom right here, the 17 and 17. The sta with the heart, that's kind of like our health. But the ria with the brain, that's kind of our brain health. So I believe taking a bath repairs your brain health, if I remember right.
Right.
I'm just going to go over here to start a new mystery to see what we've got available to us. So they always kind of just give you 5 random mysteries. So we've got the spine-chilling story of school scissors. We've got the eerie episode of evolving eels. The tragic tale of the thaumaturgy teacher. The sorrowful saga of the Moonlight Sailors. And the horrible history of household hell. So, whichever one you want to try. Your dealer's choice, except I'm the dealer, I guess it's your choice.
Okay. I like the word thaumaturgy, but what were the other bottom ones?
There's the eels, the scissors, thaumaturgy, sailors, and hell.
I am partial to sailors simply because it puts in mind Sailor Moon, and I like to imagine a Sailor Moon world with Junji Ito monsters in it. I think that would be quite an enjoyable dichotomy.
All right. I was gonna see what
And-
these library notes are I picked up.
Yeah.
It's a
Random
usable.
spell.
I lose some reason, so I can if we're in a pinch and I don't have like a stick to hit things with, I can just randomly learn magic. And if I use my cigarettes, they will up my reason and give me a new status.
Okay.
The flavor text is smoking kills.
Can I ask, is for the sta and the re, is it like a Jerry Seinfeld situation where 17 is the maximum?
I think that's probably our character's maximum, but I believe those are
Okay.
part of the randomization, along with... There's a bunch of other stats there, too, like strength,
Right.
dexterity, perception, knowledge, charisma, and find, which I think is just luck.
You're making a lot of assumptions about what these could be short for, honestly.
Yeah, you know, I played this game for 3 hours a year ago, so I'm
Yeah.
you know, I'm kind of old hat. It's bicycle knowledge. So I'm gonna go with the sailors.
Ooh, tentacles. Hello, any hentai fans in the chat?
Hentai is a genre of entertainment from Japan. It's May 1984, by the way, the 31st in game. I have no bullets. The sorrowful saga of the Moonlight Sailors, it began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean, a dark writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. Do we got any Goop fans in the chat? He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away. A single lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile ooze in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. So, to advance the mystery, we go to the circled location, but we don't have to go straight there. So, this is downtown, so that will advance the story. We're at home right now. There's also the apartments, the hospital, the school, the seaside.
I think Seaside's probably, given that that is the location of the horror currently. I think we should take a little Seaside side quest.
Yeah. Also, we got a side quest right here, hooks and nets. Discard 2 item cards to complete this quest. I have 2 items here I could discard to complete this quest immediately.
So you could get rid of... Well, have we already read the library notes?
They're a consumable.
Oh, okay.
So I think I could discard them.
What benefits... Also, typo down there, it said remove the tem from the game.
Yeah, we're ditching the Thames. There's an implied apostrophe. It's gamer talk.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I haven't played. I'm not much of a gamer.
It's all right. And everyone's got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. So this thing would let us gain a random spell, and we'd lose 1 or 2 reason. But I want to know what we get for hooks and nets.
Yeah. So you don't know what you're gonna get until you complete the little quest.
Yeah. I think. Wait, hang on. Maybe if I hit this. Oh. It's not telling me anything.
I guess it's a mystery.
I want to find out.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. Also, do you do a good Gerald Seinfeld impression?
I always have to. Like a complete and utter normal human normie unremarkable, I have to start with the line if I give it a try. So it's like, what's the deal with cigarettes? Why can't I suck on them and grow tall? That's about the best I can do.
Because we got a lot of good Seinfeld bits in the chat right now.
Literally, Rex is, what's the deal with Rhea? What's the deal with Kiss players? Yummers. I'm gonna discard my cigarettes. You
you're
find a
gonna have
huge
some
pile
real,
of nets and hooks. Prepared for the big hunt. Quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out.
So,
all right.
So you've thrown away your vice, you've thrown away a magic spell, and all you have done is impede the work of a blue-collar man.
I'm trying to save them. They don't understand the danger they're in. You know,
I think they don't. Their landlord's going to put them in some level of danger if they don't come back with that money. I mean, nobody wants to work anymore, you know?
This is... look, they didn't know they wanted to go on strike, so I put them on strike. I'm gonna go investigate the seaside. So, when you investigate somewhere, this is something the game, if you just watch it in playthroughs, might be a bit confusing. There are random events that happen from you going to places. So, what happens when we go to the seaside might not necessarily be entirely relevant to the mystery at hand. But let's just go there, see what happens. That's us. We're investigating the cliff. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving you, but you swear it's watching you, and we just lost 2 reason.
Oh, great.
So
it looks like the Edgar Allan Poe short story, the Maelstrom, I believe, where there's a huge whirlpool sucking in ships and such.
Yeah, and this is a great taste of World of Horror's more Cthulhu-type side, which is, you might think you're doing something useful, you go somewhere, and then you just saw something spooky and you lose brain health.
It's like real life.
Yeah, you know, I thought I was going to go to the sea and do something constructive. I saw a big hole, and now I'm depressed.
Yeah.
So I just have to resolve this event.
And we are... Wait, is the end withdrawal new, or am I just looking back on old notes right now?
Oh, the withdrawal is what we got. There's little time codes attached. The withdrawal is what we got when we started. The bottom most is the most recent.
Okay.
It's dangerous here, so my reason penalty increased. So we actually lost 3 reason for doing that. So I'm gonna.
Is it a?
Oh.
Sorry, is it an Ouroboros situation where the more reason you lose, the more you start to panic, and the more reason you lose, and it just keeps going, sort of thing? Or
I think that can start to happen depending on some of the encounters.
Okay, cool.
I know there were times where I was like, "Dang, I'm having like some bad luck, and I'm just getting like reason punished."
Yeah.
My poor healthy character with lots of stat is like huddled in a corner making squeaky noises.
Yeah, I mean, we've all been there.
Yeah. I'm gonna follow the circle and investigate downtown. The alleyway is where we're going. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for unwanted followers. What could it mean? We don't have the quick thinking perk, so we can simply do nothing, follow the weird man, or call the police.
I would say getting authorities involved should be like below last resort. So what if we just followed him? You know, he could just be normal. Yeah, he could just be normal, and we could just be harassing a stranger. But it would make for a great story later.
All right, let's follow the weird man. Perception check failure. The door is locked. You think you can repeat the knocking pattern that the man used. Nothing happens. Doom has gone up by 2%. So Doom. That's another thing. When Doom goes to 100%, the world ends. So we're currently at 4% Doom. It's up at the very top middle. So we don't want Doom to get to 100% because then the world ends, and harder to continue investigating.
Are there ways to reduce Doom?
I can't remember.
Which
Doom
feels
is kind
like
of
a poor taste question on today, the anniversary of the death of MF Doom himself.
True. Oh dang, I forgot about that.
Yeah, died on Halloween like a real legend.
Well, although you braved the stench for hours, you gleaned nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit.
We're moving in on her? Are we trying to seduce her?
I'm gonna go and just visit this fisherman's wife. Heard your husband went missing with vile ooze, lady.
She's standing very close to us. Or is that us? Is that us?
I think that's us. The investigation is starting to take a toll. We feel like we're going to fall asleep standing up. How do we address this weakened state? Do we take a nap, jog around the block, or buy a coffee?
Where would we be taking a nap?
I think on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty dignified.
All right.
Jog around the block seems like a real temporary, like, beta male solution. So I think a nap on floor is a real Sigma behavior.
I'm making if this shows us going home and going to bed, I'm gonna be real disappointed in our protagonist. But let's see what happens. The world may be falling apart, but you really needed that.
Oh, more Doom?
Whenever we do anything, Doom goes up. kind of.
Oh,
It's
great.
more about it going up only in increments of 2. But falling asleep on the floor in the middle of downtown did actually give us +1 stamina, +1 reason.
Okay.
So we
Our
needed
re
that.
is back to 15. That's good.
Yeah. When we arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock.
I'm scared time?
It's not really telling me why I'm recoiling in shock.
Are you afraid of glass? Do you have a phobia of glass?
I can't stand glass. I'm going to investigate downtown one more time, because since we're there already, maybe it will do something. Oh, no, we're going to the street.
Okay.
Had enough
We
of this.
recoil. Oh.
Oh, here we go. Alarmed by the sound
Oh.
of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone or something tore his throat out. Do we steal his gun? Check his wounds for clues, or escape before more people arrive?
I don't think you have to ask me what I would do in this situation. As a proud American patriot, the only thing to do when you find a body with a gun is to make sure the gun's legacy carries on in you.
Yeah, exactly. This is what the cop would have wanted.
Yeah.
He won't be needing it for sure. You still feel bad about stealing from a corpse, so our sanity goes down by 3 points.
What kind of... You can tell this wasn't made by an American. Absolutely disgraceful.
Just having nearly a fifth of my quantifiable sanity disappear because I took a gun off a dead body, whilst in the middle of the end of the world.
It's just a skill issue. You need to toughen up, frankly. You will not survive the coming winter if that will take away your sanity.
The nice thing is now we've got a weapon.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put this into one of our equipment slots. We got
Does
5
it
bullets.
say how
even.
many? Oh, 5 bullets. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. That was what I was gonna ask.
So I think that
Is this Evo Fusion?
Evo Fusion! Take gun off corpse. Power Link! Put it in my pocket. I'm going to travel to mansion. I think that the implication is actually the mansion location is the fisherman's house, because that's where the white circle is. Let's investigate the mansion. What did we find here? Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood's starting to change. The location threat
God.
level has increased.
Gentrification. It's gentrification. There's no escape.
The fisherman's wife
It's the
lies
gun
in
5mm.
Well, it has 5 bullets. So I guess if
Oh?
if each bullet is 5mm, that's 25
It gets
millimeters.
smaller. Holy.
The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks.
Okay, isn't the goo black as well? So this could be a related sort of goo-based incident.
She could have just had it splash and then she fell over.
Yeah, maybe she's tired. Is she napping in the kitchen?
Let's check. I'm sure.
Okay, so this one gave you an option to. Oh wait.
Oh no, I just investigated the mansion again.
Oh, okay,
so that's
okay.
that's where we were for this part.
Gotcha.
On the other side of the dark hallway, you realize this isn't the same mansion you were in. It's a familiar one, with your car outside, blood dripping down the walls, and something hurtling toward you. There's got to be some kind of sick joke to put you back here. Do we confront it or run the hell away?
Chat, if I may, as a failed English major, this is the psychological horror aspect, where the protagonist is dealing with a conflict in the world while also dealing with a conflict within themselves. And so I imagine you're back here. This is a classic horror trope. They're hallucinating something. So perhaps not having our cigarettes has made us more susceptible to psychic damage from the goo. And so whatever's happening doesn't matter because it is all in our heads. And as we know, things that are all in your heads can't actually affect you.
And I'll add to that. Quacky Wacky said we have a gun. Confront it. So.
Wait, but the gun is in the real world, and we're currently not in the material plane.
My status has just changed to you won't be weak anymore.
Oh.
So
Okay,
you're not
Maybe the
running
gun
away
helps.
again. You're not going to let yourself run away again. Not anymore. Not again. Never, never again. For the sake of everyone you left to die, you're going to stand and fight like you always should have. Prepare for
It'd be really funny
combat.
if you died.
The nauseating smell of a
Oh.
disemboweled corpse hits your nose. The thing that slaughtered your friends is here. The
Oh.
White Death, saying, "Why'd you come back? So when you do combat, you are filling up a sequence basically. So for instance, like kick needs 66 time. So if I add a kick, that's 66 of the 200 time that we have for our turn. This would be attacking with the police revolver. This would be doing a strong attack with the police revolver. There's a chance to hit as well, 75%. What else have I got here? Prepare my attack. That makes the attack guaranteed to hit. So, for instance, if we want to just shoot the White Death in the face, prepare my attack. Strong attack. And then there's 24 time left. Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is just hitting the White Death in the face with my revolver. No, I want to...
That might be better. Well, hear me out, though. Is there a menu for combating it in the Marketplace of Ideas?
No, but...
Okay.
But... How much time does this need? Do I have enough time for 2 of these?
Are you gonna shoot him twice?
Oh.
What if he has useful information, or is he confirmed Eldritch monster?
Oh, this is an Eldritch monster. This is the manifestation of White Death.
Right. Gentrification. So we were right. It was gentrification.
Yeah. You can see all the little toothpicks sticking out of their face. This is the spirit of gentrification.
Yeah. Because they love having toothpicks in their mouth because they think it makes them look cool.
This strong attack has a better chance to hit than actually firing a bullet. So I'm thinking we just smack it in the face.
Is it hit? Are you hitting them with it or throwing it? Because if it's throwing it, definitely should not. But
I think we're just
pistol whipping.
Yeah, I think this is a pistol whip. We'll see if we lose a bullet, but because this is fire weapon.
Right. Yeah.
This is just
strong attack.
This is just smack. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a try. Is there defensive actions? Do I have enough time to throw in a block too? I do not.
Later.
Right.
Does it tell you if they're attacking as well?
They're gonna have a turn after ours.
Okay.
I'm gonna launch sequence. We're gonna go for it. Baff, 6 health. Ooh, I got the White Death kicked me.
Where's your health? I'm looking. On
this hit me in the. I think this hit me in the stamina.
It's the 14. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the White Death kicked me. I'm wondering. So this is 128 time. These are all over 100 time. Normal attack is only 4 damage. I think I'm just gonna. I'm gonna prepare and swing again. I think this is just gonna be
It has 24 HP though.
Yeah, it started with 30. So if I can hit it 4 more times, this thing's going down.
Will it out-damage you?
Oh, here we go. Under its HP, so it does 3 stamina per hit. So we can take more than... We can take 5 more hits from this.
Okay. But that'll leave us in a pretty sorry state afterwards. Is it easy to regain the stock?
If I head back home, maybe?
Okay.
Let me see. 24... That's going to be 4 turns. 3 times 9 is 27. If I shoot 3 times, then it might save us a turn. I'm going to see what happens.
You'll only have 2 bullets left.
I might find some more bullets, maybe.
Yeah. Could pick them out of the corpse, you know.
This also leaves
in Minecraft.
Exactly. We can craft some bullets using our stone.
Yeah.
This dodge. Everything takes so much time. It's the meaning of life. Everything takes so much. Oh, I can. Okay, this is to regain. Okay, spend 2 stamina to regain 1 reason. That's not relevant for this.
Oh no, that seems like an ill-advised situation for sure.
Spiritual actions.
So what's the implication of that? Is that you do like some push-ups and it makes you feel better about your brain or whatever?
Yeah, I think so. It's like while fighting this thing, I'm like, hey, hang on. I do like a pull-up, and I'm like, I pulled it all the way up to my chin. I'm ready for this. You can also
a chin up. That's advanced.
If you don't have any weapons, you can look for an improvised weapon. I can assess the situation. I'll use eye in the midst of this.
Whoa.
Oh boy, a bunch of things happened there.
Did the assessing eat your entire turn?
No, the assessing was the 3rd thing I did. It was able to fit into the timing.
Gotcha.
So the gunshot is deafening. I've sustained a new injury, ringing ears.
Oh, nice.
So my combat actions are now slower until the end of the current mystery.
Tonight is fun.
I got hit again by the White Death. White Death is down to 15 HP. It's a female vampire who's weak against fire. An ancient bloodthirsty being awakened by a group of thugs ransacking the mansion it slept in. So that's what we learned.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, I can't do very much with that information. So I think, let's see, 6... Oh, okay. I know what I can do. I can shoot the White Death again and then club the White Death with a gun in the turn afterwards. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, the White Death hit me for double damage.
Oh, no.
I am
you
bleeding.
are not looking, badly, in fact.
I might lose a stamina with each investigation. Okay, okay. That's fine, because we're about to win this fight, and that's all that really matters. I can't fit that one in, because all of my actions are slowed down. Let's see.
Oh, no. Maybe firing the gun was, not the best idea.
Here we go, this will be fine. Got him!
Yes!
I've
Do we get to
defeated...
loot the corpse?
I have defeated White Death. Resolve combat. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. I guess...
What, one of the White Deaths?
Caught another White Death. Oh, now they're like, go to the seaside. So yeah, I have 5 stamina, 12 real. There are some stores. You can shop for items from the fun little dog.
Can you buy a police officer?
Oh, you can manage your threat levels. Huh? Oh, I think, yeah, okay. You can, I think, exchange experience for money at the police station.
Oh, so they're crooked.
Because I actually don't have any money. I'm just going to go to the seaside. I'm going to follow the storyline.
You don't want to take, that would, okay, Jesus
saying, no lie, that would be slavery from Isekai Guy. I'm going to go to the seaside. This will be fine.
We don't want to take a rest first? Things seem a little,
Oh, it's alright, it's alright. I lost a stamina doing that, but, do I want to look for a where... Okay, the town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars, where the alternative crowd gathers. An ancient wooden temple occupies the small hill at the town's center, so do I look for a warehouse job, try to recruit allies, or pray at the temple?
See, I'm conflicted here because I work a warehouse job, but I also was raised in the church, so praying would be like the only solution that a younger me would have picked. So I don't know. And allies are just out of the picture because I was homeschooled, so there was no like allies to be had.
I'm sure that it's an ancient wooden temple. It probably belongs to unnameable gods. I'm sure they might give me more stamina.
Yeah, unnameable gods complimentary or terrified?
X. Variable.
Right. We ball.
I got 12 reason, too. What's the worst they could do to me?
Yeah, make you unreasonable. Oh no, you got extra
Plus 2 It doesn't matter if you believe or not, the smell of burning incense and old wood calms you down.
Yeah.
Alright, just sniffing that incense. Oh, here we go. There's a young man. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies as he caresses his catch. The beating movements of his arms disturb you.
Wait, so is he smacking the fish? Or... I'm unclear. Is he caressing the catch, or is he smacking his arm?
He's caressing the catch to a beat. It's like, stroke, stroke, fish, fish, ooze. Isekai Guy just saying he's jorking it. We're just real boiling it down here to the lowest common denominator.
But the most accurate one, for sure.
For real.
Are you going to pass away if you go to another investigation? Because you only have 4 left, right?
I should probably briefly go home. Oh, I can't investigate my home.
You can't investigate your home?
There, I can rest. I can rest there, though.
Oh, okay.
It costs doom, but I can rest.
Probably for the best.
It certainly feels good to be back at home. You take a long, hot shower to get plus 2 stamina and reason.
Are we looking at our characters... like bulge right now?
No, that's a poster that our character has on the wall.
Oh. I've lost respect for us.
We also seem to have
It was a
some
mirror.
we also seem to have some mech toys on our computer, and
Oh, let's go.
and a bottle of soda and a
It
pennant.
kind of looks like Diaclone. Looks a little bit
Yeah.
like Divers.
Well, we got +3 Doom to gain 2 health, adding
That
50%.
seems like a good
There we go.
Isekai guy going home to wife +2 Doom.
I'm gonna go to the seaside to look at this man beating and caressing his catch and find out what he's up to.
I like that from the man's perspective. We appeared and looked at his fish beating, and then left, and then immediately came back.
Came back with like a
Witnesses
different
fish
shirt on.
beating. Yeah.
Cool air suddenly fills your mouth. It tastes metallic. Before you can react, you hear a low growling sound coming from behind
It's a
you.
furry. It's one of our furry friends. I bet it's an ally. I bet it's an ally, and we can recruit them.
Clicking to find out. It is Canis the Lunar Cat.
I was so right.
What rules is that the cat only hurts my brain 1 point at a time, so I can just beat the crap out of this cat with a gun.
Oh my god.
Alright, so I can do two build-ups and then overhand the cat in the face with my gun.
It's such an American game.
I bashed Canis the Lunar Cat for 6 health.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
Canis scratched me. You'll live to
But
regret
it
that.
only does re-damage?
Yeah, it does 1 reason.
So is it like is it a psychic cat? Is this like an Abra?
Yeah,
from
you can
Pokemon
see the
situation?
cat's kind of like flowing with the moon, kind of like the. With
Oh,
the
I thought
heat
that's
wave.
because we were drunk.
Oh no. We only smoke. We're not a sinner. We don't drink.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna guarantee that my next hit obliterates Canis the Lunar Cat. Smacked over the face. I resolved combat. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip.
Is he still jonking his fish?
Staring at us while we're beating the crap out of a cat with a pistol.
Oh yeah, was that? Is he just watching that entire thing go down?
That was our slow interrogation of that man.
just clapping his fish.
He was sitting there clapping the fish. We made eye contact. We turned around, beat a cat to death with a pistol, and then turned back to him. And he said, "This is an organized fishing trip." So I'm gonna investigate the seaside again. Yeah, we're going to the beach.
What does Rexodus mean? Call let me solo her? Is that
Oh,
something? Am I?
Let me solo her is an Elden Ring thing. There's
okay.
There's a very difficult boss in Elden Ring. Famously, constantly asserts whenever she kills you that she is the Blade of Mikola. So there was a player. So in Elden Ring, one of the ways its multiplayer works is you can put down a summon sign, and you could perhaps get summoned to help someone with a boss. There was someone who spent their entire Elden Ring career figuring out how to beat that one boss, and their character name was Let Me Solo Her, and you know that it was them if you saw Let Me Solo Her, and then the person you were offered to summon in was a naked man wearing a pot on his head, who would proceed to obliterate that boss for you, simply
That's
to
kind of
continue
incredible.
simply to continue honing his skill of being able to solo her. And yeah, it was a fairly legendary Elden Ring individual / meme for quite a while. When they started doing Elden Ring Nendoroids, myself and several others were actually kind of astonished that they didn't do one of Let Me Solo Her. Quacky Wacky out here in the docks, straight up jonking it, and by it, well, let's just say my fishnets.
Wacky.
Alright, you decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. Do we try talking to them, or just buy them around with our complete lack of money?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many are we pulling a fast one on them, where we're like around on me and then we slip out of the bar because we don't have many funds, right?
I think we have no money.
I think we should buy them around then.
Yeah, I agree. -1. Oh! I thought that was our bullet. I guess our funds are our bullet. So we bought them a
What?
round of drinks with a bullet, I think.
It's America! It's so America!
No fisherman would refuse a free round. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs, -1 funds, +5 experience.
And we can trade that experience for monies or health or something with the cops or
You
whatever.
go to the police and go like, "Hey, I got some money here." We slip out at night, race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. We can't investigate anymore.
Oh,
We can only investigate the beach. There's a blood splatter over the map.
so are we in the end game now?
I think we're about to fight a boss of some kind.
Jonathan Eldridge?
Let's see. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. It's not the sailors. The black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You are terrified at their power, but relieved they did not drag their meat puppets with them.
Oh.
Oh, that was the end of this. Okay, we
Was it?
They left. The black beings never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot about the last time they saw a boat out in the waves, although some claim they see strange beings come into port at night. Sorrowful saga of the Moonlight Sailors, ending A. So we get 30 experience, 15 exp, -3 doom. That's how you get minus doom, and +1 day.
Okay.
So yeah, every one of these cases, there's a pool of them that it will select 5 from on a new playthrough, and then those cases have different endings that you can unlock by approaching them different ways, having different quirks or stats.
This seems very replayable.
The old god stirs.
Ooh.
Arcane storm. Local scientists are baffled. There's an aurora-like event that's bathed the entire town in a green glow. So, a big thing is you want to go home now, and you want to check the lighthouse. So first you go home and check your mail. There's a small key in my mailbox. I'll take it. Because the keys are how you can unlock the lighthouse, and then that's the end game. Is if you finish all 5 missions, you can unlock all 5 doors in the lighthouse and ascend the lighthouse, which is kind of like a boss rush, and then you can attempt to fight God at the top.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Oh, and here, the Arcane Storm. The reason of all spells is increased by 1, so I'm kind of happy we didn't do the get a random spell thing.
Joke's on you, pal. We don't have any.
Exactly.
Real quick, also, this isn't a sponsored stream, but it is available. World of Horror is available on Steam, and it's actually 20% off right now.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna go ahead and put the dang thing in the chat.
Oh, hey, Face! Yeah, S-Face4S. This game is World of Horror. It's a roguelike RPG. So it's actually, in a way, it's a very true roguelike, because it's an RPG.
Yeah.
Because that's, if I remember right, that's the original Rogue.
Correct.
And it's a very Junji Ito-inspired thing. As far as I know, the art is all just by, like, a guy. And this thing was in early access for, like, 3 years and then actually finished. It's one of those. Shia saying you should replace +2 with +Doom in your streams.
I'm still considering. I'm considering what kind of streamer lingo I want. I picked because you have the audience. I picked the name for my audience finally.
Hell yeah.
We're the girl cogs.
Hell yeah. I think I was there for that.
Were you?
I was floating
Okay.
in the chat when that was happening. But
Yeah, that was the horrific. I pulled another Chase Optimus stream.
By the way, if y'all like watching me open stuff, Lai has a couple streams that are opening up blockies in a very, very funny, just hilarious turn of coincidence. After specifically saying, boy, I hope I don't pull a Chase out of this box, because then I'll have to collect the Chases. Lai is now 2 for 2 on pulling the Chase. Optimus Prime, in fact, from 2 completely different blockies boxes. In fact, one of them is like series like 1 or 2, and the other one's the TF1, which is like series 5, I think. So
Ordered from different retailers at different times. There was no association between the sellers. God hates me. If God is real, God hates me.
Plus
And
2 doom.
If you want, yeah, plus 2, yeah.
As Quacky Wacky says, pulls another Chase Optimus, plus 2 doom.
No, it'll just be screaming again. Because there's genuine anger in my voice when that happens.
I was laughing real with kindness. I was laughing real hard. I think I typed ha 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 in the chat when that happened because the odds of that happening are in fact pretty darn low.
Two in a row also.
Yeah, 2 in a row, 2 different sellers, not even 2 consecutive waves. They're both Optimus Primes, which I think are probably the most resaleable of the chases.
Yeah. The temptation to resale them is high, but I'm kind of attached to them after the incidents.
Yeah, I would be in the same position. Yeah. Since we're back home between mysteries, this is a time where we could, use a little bit of doom and take a bath.
Yeah.
There you go. See, you just get a little bit of back. What temperature?
It's tasteful. It gives you different stats. I thought it was just for like immersion.
Yeah, and then if we had a bottle, we could even I guess keep
Drink?
some of our bath water in a bottle.
We could drink the bath water.
We could drink the bath. We could have some milk with our bath.
It could be gamer girl bath water situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can get extra reason and small exp boost or extra stamina. I think our stamina is in a horrible place. So
I thought it was our. It was our sta that was in a horrible place. We should definitely go for the stamina one.
Hot water it is.
Chat, can I ask you a good faith question? Because I had this argument once at my quick service job with somebody who legitimately said that drinking shower water while you're in the shower is like a totally normal thing to do. Does anybody agree with that take?
What?
Yeah, and she specifically said also that it would be fine if it was like warm shower water. But just like, you're ever in the shower and you're like thirsty, and what she equated it to was if you ever get like dry skin on your lip, don't you ever just like eat it and swallow it or whatever?
What? So
she was totally normal. She was a totally like well-adjusted, normal. She was more normal than me because she wasn't homeschooled. Like she had like a career and such. Ahead of her.
I've chewed my lip nervously, but not in a way where I'd go like, what's great is when I chew on my lip, and I've imbibed water from a shower because it got in my mouth and it was water, but I haven't like gone like time for the good water and just opened up and went like glug glug glug.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's not like unless you're in a horrible situation, you're probably not showering in literally dirty water, but opening up because it's good for you is if I'm understanding correctly, is
yeah. Or it was an argument of there is basically no difference between drinking shower water and drinking regular water, basically.
I guess if in like a really narrow context, I don't disagree. If someone was gonna go like shower water's worse for you than tap water or something, but
yeah, tap definitely not demonstrably worse.
Yeah, like in that case, I'd be like, okay, but if it was worded to me as like shower water's actually great for you, then I'd kind of be like, I guess if you need your mineral count up, but it
sounds like a Sigma Male podcast take.
Just get a bottle of water from you.
Or wait till you're out of the... Because her argument was like, well, but what if you're in the shower for a long time and you get thirsty?
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's the... how long are you in the shower to get critically thirsty? A. B. Drink water before you get in the shower. I don't know. C. If you okay, so I'm sort of making the assumption this is like a regular enough thing to be something one would just bring up as like, I'm going to demonstrably defensively talk about this, in public. Then it'd be like, if this is a common problem, maybe consider just having a bottle of water with you when you go to do your, routine. Because it's okay. Yeah, I would get probably irritated because it's like, yeah, you're not saying anything wrong. None of this is like wrong. It's just the way it's being presented is like from a very slightly unremarkably different reality.
It's where Berenstain Bears existed, is where this is a normal
Yeah.
behavior. And she was so set on it too.
That's the thing, yeah.
And, and it was like a third of the way into the shift. So it was the entirety of the rest of the shift was the rest of us trying to convince her that this was not normal behavior.
Yeah, this is like, yeah, Shia chiming in. This is Shia behavior. This is I eat bars of soap behavior. Like, you got...
+2 Doom, Shia.
Isekai guy, it's not illegal, but please don't go near my family. I've had that interaction before, yeah. It's like, you're completely... You know what? You seem pretty normal, and I'm not in danger. Also, don't follow me home.
Yeah, no, I think that's a very good, me watching most of the human characters in the Michael Bay movies, especially the Age of Extinction scene.
Yeah,
it's not technically illegal.
This is like the Romeo and Juliet water conversation, where it's like, you're not committing a crime against yourself or your home by drinking shower water, but if you're making a point to drink shower water, then, like, let's talk about this.
Yeah. Also, someone said water bill must be... Yeah, Quacky said water bill must be catastrophic. Yeah, how long... To become thirsty enough to want to drink shower water?
Yeah. Get out of the shower.
Yeah.
Because if you're in there that long, then, like, what's the state of your dermis? What's your skin looking like? Like, have you...
Yeah.
How are you thirsty if you've absorbed 2 hours worth of running water into your body?
It's not the act.
It's the fact
that she's
that's
defending.
That's the other part. I'm imagining, like, an incredibly impassioned defense, or, like, doing gotchas where someone goes, like, sometimes water gets in my mouth in the shower, and go, like, yeah, you get me! Bill over here, he drinks shower water too, and then Bill's like, I didn't see her, I drink shower water, what?
That is exactly what happened. That is 100% exactly what happened.
I knew it.
I swear to God, one of the managers said, "No, I do it too. It's normal." It was just to stir the pot more and keep the argument going.
Yeah. I think that's probably gonna be something like the next evolution of the classic. What do you call it? You know, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Get out of here with the is a hot dog. It doesn't matter.
Do we drink water in the shower? Is the next one of those?
No, that would at least the hot dog sandwich one is like there's some level for argument, or like is cereal soup.
Yeah.
You know?
I also don't like that that I said, you know, off the top of my head, you know, the hot dog sandwich conversation. I also don't like that when you said is cereal soup, I went like, oh yeah, because I've heard it enough times to be like, oh yeah, I know that one.
Lee Calba asking a very personal question. Do you pee in the shower?
Oh,
yes, it's efficient.
I have shared enough shower with people in hotel lodgings that I like to leave that mysterious.
Well, you pee on their leg. Oh, you mean... I thought you meant you showered with people.
Obviously, you stay below eye level, and you... I have once peed in a sink, but that was due to a really, really lousy collision of circumstances. And don't do it for fun, because you feel awful afterwards. It was not someone else's sink.
Okay, well then you've done a karmic neutral. You've committed a karmically neutral act.
And I blew a lot of soap and bleach and a lot of stuff to make that a forgotten event in the interim.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say like the backsplash of liquid and the particles in the air around the food preparation area. It's unless you got a slop sink, you definitely should not, for your own health and well-being, should not be urinating.
Lots of muscle control, lots of preparation. Sometimes your toilet does not work due to things out of your control in a building. Sometimes it's like this needs to be solved immediately. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
On that topic,
better to pee in the sink than sink in the pee.
Never sink in the pee.
So true. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch TV. A
Nice.
local dentist has been found guilty of implanting dog teeth on their human patients. Motive is currently unknown.
To the furries in chat, would that be like a benefit for you? Would you appreciate that dentist?
I'm just gonna call 911.
What, just for fun.
Not working?
You should call your real life number and show it on screen.
Oh, there's my real life number.
That's a lot of twos.
Choose an action. Oh, wait, can I change the channel? No. Oh! Oh, choose an action was this. Okay, never mind. I didn't miss anything. I'm gonna go look at the mysteries we've got. So we did the Sailor one.
Right, the Sailor Moon one, which
So
was
we've-
distinctly lacking in Sailor Moon characters.
Yeah, I mean, that might have been one of the other endings. Oh,
Mm,
I'm just noticing
no,
it
you're
actually
right,
says
you're
how
right.
many endings I have discovered. So Household Hell has 3 endings. There are 2 endings to Thaumaturgy, 3 endings to the Eels, and 4 endings to School Scissors.
So can you redo them to get different endings?
You have to, I think, just hope they come up in your pool when you start another run in this game.
Oh, okay. I kind of prefer it that way because even though it makes completionism harder, it maintains the I guess kayfabe.
Yeah.
Would that be kayfabe?
I guess,
like if you
yeah.
could just replay the same mysteries, then it breaks immersion completely.
Yeah, like you could probably force it by just starting new games over and over again until you get the one you're looking for.
Right, but that would be lame. That would
Exactly.
be so lame.
That'd be bad streaming.
Yeah, and we only do good, high quality streaming here.
Exactly. As you just heard, we only do good, high-quality streaming. We talk about what matters.
Yeah, it's about drive.
It's about power. It's
Would
about...
you say that we remain famished?
I think that we devour
Hmm.
these evolving eels. Because you can eat eels. It's a segue into the eerie episode of Evolving Eels. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish? You shrug. Opening the door, Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen.
What?
A while later, they return with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? They grin. My friend Kana is a freak.
What's up with? Okay, first of all, is the they them is Kana non-binary, or is Kana supposed to be like in fan fiction when you have a self-insert character? Is Kana us? Is Kana chat? Chat would do this.
Yeah, Chad followed us home, followed us through our door as we tried to politely disengage from the conversation, took soda out of our fridge, and is just really pushing about this fish guy.
Yeah.
I think it's a randomly generated because Kana's now in our inventory, I think.
We put them in our backpack? Holy.
Yep, friendly neighbor Kana can eat damage for us.
Okay.
We've also
They're
got
a human shield.
We've also got Hard Knock, +1 damage while under the nicotine rush effect.
Just smoke a cigarette, become super powered. It's like real life.
Exactly. I think because Kana's like a randomized NPC they can add in, they just went with they, so they can like cover their bases.
Gotcha. I choose to believe they're a non-binary femboy, though. I mean, look at them.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Totally works too. That's quite a shirt. I'm just realizing like that.
Yeah, what is it? It's geometric. It looks like the dang
It's like
the
negative
playmat from the Y2K.
Yeah, it's like negative space too.
Yeah, it's a void.
Kana's
As in, I
eldritch.
want to avoid talking to Kana, if you know what I'm talking about.
Well, Kana's on our ass now. They're like, I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder what weird fish did he find this time. Will you check it out? He'll surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please.
What did you do? Oh, ichthyology. Let's go. We should just go to the seaside twice.
Time to
Are
go
we
to the
gonna see
seaside. Here we go. Kana's following us. There we go. It's us and crabs are feeding.
Non-binary human. Oh no.
Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse carried to the beach by the waves. Do we search the body or escape?
Do you think we can make Kana search the body?
Hey Kana, since we're doing all this nonsense for you, can you go check the bloated body covered in crabs, please?
Yeah.
Dexterity check success! We found dry documents in the man's pockets. Did he really drown or was he brought here? +10 experience.
Waterproof. Or waterproof pockets.
Let's investigate the seaside one more time.
Okay, Freya keeps asking about the fish. What do you mean, what's up with the fish specifically, Freya? Also, Quacky says cigarettes power me up like Sporticus eating an apple.
The world's most rejected children's television.
It's so good. It's such a good, upsetting to watch show.
Oh no, I mean the idea of a version of it where it's like some guy called like Sigimus who like just smokes cigarettes. And goes like, thanks to the cigarettes, kids. Now I can uppercut evil.
It's from the 50s. It's Marlboro's. He's Marlboro Man. He's the Marlboro Man.
Oh, the capital M Marlboro Man.
Yeah, he's John Marlboro.
We went to the
He's Mark
seaside.
Morrow.
We went to the seaside and 2 men stopped us asking to borrow some money.
We shoot them.
I do still have a gun. Oh, Mr.
I think we
Pachinko!
shoot them.
Mr. Pachinko and Mr. Coin!
Wait, are they? Wait, have they explored each other's bodies? I think we know who's the receiver.
Mr. Coin is my kind of body horror design. He has a yen sign carved in his forehead and his eyes are coin slots.
What? Oh my god.
And there's both... And we can't run away because of the spider god. Okay, so... if I shoot one of them, how much... That's 9. I can't just one-shot one of them with a gun.
And how much they're doing? -2. They're attacking both stamina and reason. We're getting hit. We're getting Eiffel Towered right now. Is
So
what the kids say.
Whoever A is, everyone has something to sell. Okay, I gotta prepare my attack. Wait, get the fire out of here. Prepare my attack.
Wait, Kana's gonna body some of the damage though, right?
Oh yeah. If I shoot, which one is which? The one with 15 health, I want to shoot once, because then I can.
I think A is Pachinko because it's listed first.
A is the one with the little dots in his face, and I don't like that as much. I'm okay with the eye slit thing, because he's got a yen sign on his forehead, and it's really funny now. So I think I'm gonna go for shoot, but I'm also gonna see if I can fit in a quick learn. I can. Oh, it's not gonna let me wait. Target the other. Okay, so I'm targeting the. Okay, so the targeting thing will flip the little white arrow. So I do want to target A with the gun because that will set them up to die by my hand as opposed to my bullet.
Right.
So I will go for this.
Vangelus hates people with acne confirmed.
All right. I have ringing ears because I guess I haven't learned. Like every time I shoot the gun, I blow my eardrums out.
Aren't you in an open space this time? That makes no sense.
I guess I held the gun up next to my ears before I shot it.
You gotta listen to make sure the internals are working properly.
So what I've learned about them, they're human males. They lost their fortune at the gambling place. Luckily, a rusty-smelling man decided to help them. Don't know what they're weak against.
Rusty-smelling man.
So I'm going to take a swing at the one that I injured to get them off the board.
Will the swing do 6?
Yes, if I do a strong attack.
Okay.
I can't fit a strong attack in with. I have to boost it. All right. This should take out ideally Mr. Pachinko.
Okay.
There we go, Mr. Pachinko down.
Okay. So now you don't have to look at him anymore. It's a win-win.
Mr. Coin punches you. This dude has been mutated and eldritched. He has a yen sign on his forehead. He's got coin slots for eyes. What does he do to fight you? Just knuckles up. Just locks and loads. Just goes for your jaw.
These hands are rated E for everyone.
I'm just gonna see if I can out-punch this fool.
It's the corpse of Konami. That's plus Doom, Lee. Good job. Plus Doom.
Alright, this should solve these guys' hash. Yep. 20 experience. Wait. What's that? Pick it up.
I bet it's yen.
Painkillers! I got pills from the mutants!
So we should definitely consume those.
So I've also got a new level. I got enough experience to level up. So I can go +1 to a stat, +4 to one of my health stats, or select a perk, running shoes, hot bath, and parting gift.
Does parting gift make Kana leave? Because that seems ideal because they're really weird and uncomfortable. And also, did they do anything in the combat?
Oh, parting gift. Letting allies go grants a permanent bonus to one of your stats. We could maybe make Kana go... No, I think Kana's actually necessary for the plot. It might not let us let them... Yeah, we might have to stick around with them a bit. What is Hot Bath? Improves resting at home. Running shoes small... Well, we can't run. I think parting gift actually is the one to go with.
I mean, Hot Bath is... How... Because our rest wasn't doing much before, right?
Yeah, maybe... Yeah, that's a good idea. So we get... Oh, we get Hot Bath and a stat up. I kind of want to just bump my stamina up.
Hot Bath with NB Femboy. I mean, that does sound like a really good time, Lee.
That's plus 2 stamina. Yeah, I'm gonna go with stamina. Resolve combat. Ichthyology. You may... Oh, by completing the quest, we've lost a reason, because I think something's watching me from the ocean.
Oh, cool.
I tried.
It's like real life.
Where are my painkillers? Stored items. Is it in here? No.
Did you pick them up, or did you just...
I want resolve. I thought I picked them up. What's this? Hot bath.
Did you eat them?
Kana... Oh, wait. That's allies and perks. I want items. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Painkiller. Plus 2 stamina. Don't overdose it. Is that why I can't... Oh, here we go. Use. Whatever. I'm not overdosing. I'm just having some painkillers.
What if you took it again? Can you take it again? Or...
No, it was a consumable.
There was only one pill in the whole bottle, or you ate the whole bottle?
I mean, you saw Mr. Yen. Like, dude probably went through most of the bottle because his eyes are gone.
He put them into his eyes.
Yeah, dig them out. I'm gonna go to the apartments and I'm gonna go look in the fishman's fishy apartment. Maybe Kana will leave us alone.
Oh, Lee's asking if we can kiss Kana though.
Maybe we gotta first perform the loyalty mission. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up! Shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there.
It's Kana.
Did you check his apartment yet? So we could either call the police or get closer to the door and ask what's the matter.
I'd say ask what's the matter, because that is engaging in the marketplace of ideas. And if there's one thing that we like to do here, it's engage in the marketplace of ideas.
Exactly. Dexterity check. Dexterity check to check my door.
He trips.
Bang my head on the door frame. Bleed out. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. Oh, there's the invader's eyeball. You lurch back in shock. The man sees you and tries to get in, screaming curses the whole time. A neighbor calls the police, and the attacker escapes, -2 reason.
Wait, why couldn't you just, like, spit in his eye?
I'm too frightened because I'm like, he's trying to get in, and what if he actually could? What would that even look like?
Rexidus asking, thank you. You can sign up for more at my YouTube channel and on Instagram and on Blue Sky. All of it's just at Diaclona.
Yep. YouTube /@Diaclona, Instagram /Diaclona, because YouTube's the only one that implemented the @ in the URL, and it always makes me feel...
Did they?
Yeah, if you can, like, my easiest YouTube URL is youtube.com/@Vangelus. That's how I'm circumventing the dude from Andorra from 2006.
No longer Vangelus.
Exactly, and that's still, like, technically one of my URLs, but when they did handles, I was like, I'm getting Vangelus this time. Lai is also on Blue Sky.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all over the place. Lai has been doing more streaming than me. So
that's true. I got a little addicted to it, honestly.
Yeah, hit the... Oh god, I'm saying it. Hit that bell to stay appraised of when youtube.com/@Diaclona is going live.
I don't think appraised was the word you were looking for, honestly. I would have said abreast, personally, but that's... Get it?
Oh, because chicken's tasty.
No, because of Breast Force from Transformers.
Oh, right. Lio Kaiser's almost done. Iron Factory's almost completed that set.
If only I liked Iron Factory at all.
I looked at... I've almost bought one of them in person several times this year, and every time I did, I was like...
They look so good.
As far as I've heard, they're great. It's just you got to get over the way they're doing it, and it's like... the way they're doing it's like my least favorite way.
What, with the miserable transformations, you mean?
with the guy who turns into a leg comes with a giant leg with a little socket on the side, and I'm like,
God,
I get
yeah,
it, and
yeah.
I've been told the hand feels even great on those legs because they really filled them up with moving parts. I'm like, no, I probably would like it, but in that case I need to buy them as a set, otherwise I'm gonna get super annoyed looking at this like half a crotch with a leg attached.
Do you not have a crotch drawer?
No, I don't have any. I only have stackable storage boxes now.
What?
I don't have. I
Wait,
don't
what
have a
does
lot
your
of
desk
drawers.
look like? You don't have a drawer in your
No,
on
my,
your,
my desk
your
is.
dang desk?
I have a weird IKEA desk that has no drawers and like 3 layers. It's a very odd desk.
It's very peculiar.
But yeah, I've heard the Iron Factory Lao Kaiser set is turning out great. It's just like aesthetically there are little things that I'm not as into, but not in a way where I'd want to go on the attack. Like I like that they came up with like a put all 7 of them on him mode for Death Cobra, but then it's like it's like helicopter blade wings, and this is me being just like an edgelord or something. I'm like, if the whole thing is though is Death Cobra is attaching to them, and you're just going for wings, like I kind of want there to be a whole ass snake tail and like a cobra hood on Lao Kaiser.
Scaly mode, that'd be sick as heck.
Yeah, because, like, just picking a part of a helicopter and making wings out of it is, like, I kind of get it, but, like, I feel guilty saying this. It's kind of rote, almost. It's like, the 7th member has been added. What happens? Well, first, Lio Kaiser gains wings. And it's like, yeah, everyone gains wings! When the bonus member attaches, they all grow wings, so, like, what else happens? And it's like, I don't know,
That's
man.
very true. I mean, that's what MMC did with the Feral Rex or whatever. They're Predaking.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you,
yeah.
If you get the Battle Cat or whatever, it'll just or Catilla. What was it?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Battle Cat is He-Man, right?
Yeah, Battle Cat's green, too, which would have been interesting. But no, yeah, the Catilla was like, you could then stick the whole hawk guy on the back instead of just the wings. Which is, in that case, at least the wings were already there, I guess, but with...
Yeah.
And I'm not even, like, when I was, like, 11 or 12, being given a project in elementary school or whatever of, like, hey, make a website, one of the websites I made was about how cool Lio Kaiser is. So, like,
Oh my God.
I am primed and ready to be like, and then he gets wings and a Reaper Scythe or something, but, like, yeah, something about it just didn't really work for me. So, yeah, I'm not a hater. I wish I were, in fact, a lover of it, but right now I'm just spectating the thing. I even got, like, at TFCon, I saw the prototype fully combined form. I was like, dang, that's girthy. That looks really cool. Sorry,
yeah,
Kana's talking again.
Go
ahead.
Oh my God, get it. I was just gonna say, like, Iron Factory for me, like, I would love to be all in on the Lio Kaiser set, but every single Iron Factory toy I've had, like, it's very masterpiece style where the transformation is the last thing they think about behind articulation and detailing and stuff. So they're never fun to transform. And that's a real deal breaker for me.
I have been the unpopular voice early on about how Iron Factory has a really wide gradient on transformation quality for me, because I don't like their Overlord. When it was new, I didn't like it, and that was not very common, because I like a lot of Iron Factory stuff, but they have also missed on me, like, really hard multiple times. That's why, like, I don't know how to assess people's feedback on Iron Factory pieces, because, like, I have complex feedback on their pieces.
Yeah.
So I have to, like, if I really, really care, I have to watch, like, 5 different videos and, like, eyeball how the parts move.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and, like, at that point, like, am I really gonna watch, like, 3 video essays worth of content to decide if I want to eat like $600 or whatever?
Yeah.
I guess they're not that expensive, actually. It's like 40 a piece, right?
Yeah, 75 Canadian a piece, in person.
Okay, gotcha.
Like I will say, like, I got on a whim Iron Factory's little cliff jumper. Someone had a loose one for like half price because it was open once at a local toy show. That little thing was super cool. Like every now and then, like they really hit it on like super simple little car folks. But yeah, it's a wide gradient. Sorry, Freya, I didn't see your message. I think someone else caught you. Yeah, the game is World of Horror. It's on Steam. It's usually not very expensive. It's a sort of classic roguelike RPG.
Only $16 right now. It's 20% off. So
hell yeah,
hop on that if it's something you're interested in.
Ilker Sundez. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna contribute to the Iron Factory conversation. I agree. There's a gradient because like I love their Shockwave. I hate their Bruticus. I'm finally getting rid of that. Shout out to Isekai guy in chat. He's buying it off of me at TFCon.
Hell yeah.
But I hate their Bruticus. I enjoyed their Datsun mold. I got the dang barricade. I don't like any of the samurai figures, and then I kind of enjoy their pipes, but that's mostly just because I love pipes.
I wish it was easier for folks to get at the 5-pack of Cybertronian like vehicle mode Dinobots they did, because that little 5-pack was super sick.
Yeah, no, they're like it's like $250 on the aftermarket now.
Yeah, Ilker Sunmez was saying, say what you want about Iron Factory, at least selling their early stuff on eBay helped me a lot when I was saving for the wedding. Because yeah, Iron Factory stuff actually appraises really rapidly at a sort of random point. It's like when an Iron Factory piece is on the market, it's everywhere. Then very suddenly specific pieces just disappear forever, and then like triple in price on the aftermarket.
Yeah, and they will never come back.
Yeah, and yeah, it's a shame because like they have like I love their Datsuns too. I remember it was the Datsun 3-pack and the Dinobot 5-pack where I was like, I kind of like getting these like just multi-packs of Iron Factory candy like that really hit my taste.
Yeah. I think they do better with simple transformations.
Yeah, like their very first Transformers were like a Slammer and 6-gun that I thought were the like I thought those were the best toys that year. Like that little 2-pack. It was so like that was before Izers were a play pattern, so it was just like
right. Yeah, they were the first one. Like those were the first Slammer and 6-gun figures since the 80s, right?
Yeah, like articulated ones that transformed at least. They were pocket scale, which was still kind of new at the time. So they were a whole lot of just like fresh ideas that delivered really solid.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kana has been sitting here trying to get my attention for like. Sorry, you know what? No, I'm not sorry, Kana. You followed me into my own home,
weird.
And then offered me one of my own sodas from my fridge, as though it was a gift. Kana says, "Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office." What do you mean? What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. What the hell?
I bet it's not going to be empty. But which dude is this again? I'm sorry. We got like sidetracked. Who is
the weird guy in our apartment building who collects fish? That Kana is so fixated on that they cannot investigate this because the weird guy will recognize them at a distance.
Right, which leads me to I'm not victim blaming, but what did you do that would make you recognizable?
Yeah.
Like, why are you afraid? Did you go into his home and force him to drink one of his Coca-Colas?
Hey man, I saw you got some fish. Hey, by the way, you want a Coke? Your fish are so weird, huh? It's maintaining wide eye contact the whole time. Okay, we'll go and break into the fishman's office at the school he works at that we don't go to. Oh, I know this one. The pool is... So we're just going into the swimming pool at the high school. The pool is empty at this hour.
Like middle-aged? We're middle-aged.
In our 20s. We are legal adults. We are...
we should not be here. This is real sketch.
Age of extinction. It's dark, but you could swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. Do we step closer? Do we check out the lockers? Or do we turn on the lights?
I mean, step closer, I'm sure will be an interesting plot moment. We definitely don't check out the lockers because I don't want to get put on a list. I mean, unless in your inventory, do we have the laminated card with the Romeo and Juliet statue from Age of Extinction?
My inventory is currently empty aside from a gun.
Oh, well... Okay. Oh. I don't know. Chat, what should we do? Turn on the lights and
have a
step
good night,
closer.
Ilkerson Mez. Yeah, what do you all...
Farewell.
Given that we're an armed
Yes,
adult...
I am. Oh.
We're an armed adult who has broken into a high school to break into an office because it is the office of a man who collects fish in his spare time. What do we do?
What's he doing wrong? He's just... Men can't have hobbies. We used to be a proper society.
Attracted the ire, not even attracted the attention of the Kana, the friendly neighbor who is also important.
Yeah, they're important that they owe us for the frickin' soda they took without asking.
So I was gonna say, like, if we're up to business, right, and someone's like, "What are you doing in those lockers?" Instead of pulling out the laminated card, we just pull a gun out and go like, "This is police business. Look at this police gun."
Wait, that's a really good idea. Maybe we should check out the lockers then.
All right.
I think we've come around to checking out the lockers.
We logicked it out.
Yeah.
Someone left their wallet in one of the lockers. We've gained two funds.
We're stealing lunch money.
Stole $2 from a high schooler by breaking into their locker room after hours. All right.
But it's okay because we had a gun, so it's like
Exactly.
morally acceptable. Are we still losing blood? What? Wait.
Was I at 12 before?
No, look, it says on the latest thing to happen is you are losing blood.
Oh.
Are you still injured?
Maybe. Oh yeah, I'm badly bleeding, and I still have ringing ears.
Never recovered.
I've just been openly bleeding this whole time. Maybe I'll deal with that later.
The poor janitor. It's gonna be leaking all over the dang pool area.
Also, my ears are still ringing from the gun.
The tinnitus is permanent.
The neighbor's office at school is empty. You did find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take one jar home.
Oh, no. Don't trust them with a jar.
Kana
Do they have
says,
anime figurines?
"Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us?" Meanwhile, we think, how can they sip their soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature?
It's not their soda! It's our soda! What do you mean, their soda? Oh
Maybe it's
my
the
God.
same one from before? I don't know.
They've been sipping the thing. Also, like, what's wrong with Kana? Something's wrong with Kana.
Should I go to the hospital?
Probably for the badly bleeding and ringing ears, I imagine they would be able to help you with these afflictions.
Yeah, I'll spend some doom, see if I can go to the hospital. We still have some time before you're asked to an office, so we could check the corridor while we're waiting.
Yeah, why not? We have a gun, we're safe.
Yeah.
America.
A nurse walks past us in a hurry. We can go check the morgue.
Oh, yeah. No, why not? I mean...
The morgue's door is closed. Thought this was a country.
Can we yeah, we used to be a proper country. Can we shoot the lock?
It's not giving me the option. I'm gonna check the reception area again.
Woke ruins everything.
I'll just go to the doctor's office. Let's go see what the doc has to say.
I mean, that's sensible.
Now, how can I help you today? Additional actions available on the injury cards. Oh. I would like you to fix my bleeding. It will cost me a fund.
I mean, we did get the money. This is paid for by the public school system, officially.
Exactly. Discharge summary. If we discard it, we get experience. How about my ringing ears? Prick it with a needle?
What? Like pierce your eardrum?
It appears to be what we are being offered as a solution to our ringing ears.
Is this a real doctor? Can we get can we check the credibility of this doctor?
I mean,
Is that the only option?
They have an office.
Anyone can have an office.
You feel like the skull's observing your every move.
I think Kana's in our head if we're thinking stuff like that. We went to a holistic doctor.
Do you think, should we just survive the ringing ears will go away when we finish this mystery.
But counterpoint though, the ringing ears make combat significantly harder.
True. Give me that needle, Doc.
Oh, what? Oh, what?
I'm in the doctor's office! Health system, I swear to God. This is what happens when you get privatized health systems.
Please, proper country.
I guess that wasn't... I guess the doctor only offered to look at one thing, even though we're still standing... So the doctor looked at our wound, healed our bleeding wound, said, okay, leave. I said, what about my ringing ears? The doctor said, okay, leave. So I took a needle out of my pocket and stared the doctor in the face.
Wait, the doctor wasn't even the one that needled your ear?
Given that it said, shouldn't I have seen a doctor in the text, I have a suspicion that was just us solving it ourselves.
Just in front of the... Oh my
Just
god.
locking eyes with the doctor.
Do we still have... Do we still have ringing ears?
Nope. I have a
Can we
permanent
hear it
-1.
all?
I have a permanent -1 to stamina.
Oh my god. I was gonna say you have no depth perception, but that's eyes.
That's just how badly I did that. I somehow have removed my depth perception.
Oh my god.
Well, thanks.
That's suboptimal.
So this is
Wait, we're
Kana
back
taking
to
one
the
home.
fish? What?
I think it was just repeating the lead-in.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we'll go to the apartments where we're. Hey, Kana, what are you doing?
Oh! Arachnophobia warning?
Oh,
A little bit late, but...
I put my hand in a hole.
What? When did you do that? Did you have an option, or was it forced upon you?
No, it's just a thing I randomly.
on?
It's a thing I randomly did while going to the apartment. It's like, oh, a hole, and stuck my hand in there, and now I've been bitten.
Oh my god.
I have a bite.
We should go back to the doctor. I bet he'll have a great solution.
Injury minor. Hopefully, it'll go away on its own.
I mean, that's... Yeah, probably. Hopefully.
Oh, Kana's got an update. I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go check it out.
It's okay. Okay, Kana.
Meanwhile, we think,
Whatever
is this eel even alive? Yeah, let's go. Let's go
Kana's
see.
last name is Durden. People are saying Kana is
Durden?
real.
Let's go check out the burning. Oh, here we go. I found an envelope lying on my. These are random things that happen between the story events.
This is an unrelated piece of paper on the ground.
It was on my pillow.
Connected to the burning one. Oh, it's on your pillow?
Yeah, I found an envelope lying on a pillow in my bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who's been watching you. They wish you luck in your task, promise to meet you soon. -1 reason, +2 funds.
It's the kid you stole money from. They wanted to give you more because they felt bad for you.
Kana was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. Kana says, that's so weird. Your neighbor was really into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with.
Oh my god.
We've got the burned notes here.
Oh, can you move them around like in a puzzle fashion?
I was hoping I could.
What's the point?
We just have inspect as a thing that we can do.
Like Mr. Gadget himself.
Inspect hardly gadgeter.
Minus Doom. That's minus Doom for sure.
Yeah, that's minus Doom. I'm at sub 10. I'm at 5 brain right now.
Can you take a bath, perhaps?
Yeah, I'm gonna just quickly. Hey, Kana, don't follow me in here, please.
Kana bait. Kana gets into the bath with you.
With the eel fully clothed, just staring.
Releases the eel into the bath.
Why don't you meet the eel? Oh, +3. Hell yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Once again, I look at my stupid poster with no faces. I hate faces. Don't like to know they're human.
Yeah.
Alright, same lead in. So, what if I inspect the burnt notes? Legend from the prefecture eels tell of a small bunch of robbers who would kill, I wonder what that word is, all visitors and dump their, come on, their corpses into a lake full of eels. Eels of that prefecture would lay their eggs inside human something.
Okay, well, up until this exact moment, I was gonna say I think we're just gang stalking someone who has an affinity for eels, and I feel kind of bad. Now I'm starting to think that the eels might serve a more nefarious purpose.
Yeah, I think it's time to once again investigate the apartments.
Are we gonna break into this dude's apartment?
You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in.
It's just Kana. It's just Kana again.
Hey, you got any soda? I think I left a soda in your fridge. Oh, it's the stalker.
Oh my sweet Jesus, what?
So this face sometimes is pressed up against the peephole when you look through it.
Oh, like
So this is the apartment stalker. This is a random encounter that happens sometimes.
what a creative name.
This is the famous apartment stalker from World of Horror. I think I'm gonna see 25 health.
It does 1 stamina per.
I have 2 bullets left, but what if I use 1 bullet on the stalker?
I mean, we are only we're 2 case. This is our 2nd case. We got 5 to go. Should we limit it to like 1 bullet per case, perhaps? Or?
Maybe I could go for big swing too.
Yeah,
and then
swing
see if
it. And you'd body this. You can out damage this one, I think.
Yeah, let's give this a shot.
25 health. How much does the swing do again?
I believe it was 6.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. You're
Yeah.
smelling like roses for sure.
Take punch to the face. I just took a He hit me in the head with a bat.
Holy!
Kana, what are you doing? Help! I am suffering.
Yeah,
I'm suffering from a concussion -1 knowledge until the end of the current mystery. I've just forgotten math.
He can't speak anymore. So like, legitimately, do we have to activate Kana to turn them into a meat shield, or are they just like, are they doing anything?
Oh, here,
for us?
send against enemy.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. So we can use them as a meat shield.
Deploy Kana.
It's a mini. Kana's a mini Kana.
Kana just dealt 2 damage.
What? Kana can do things?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright, in the meantime, yeah, I'm gonna smack the stalker with the gun. Biff. Took a hit with the bat. Let's see.
Kana was supposed to bullet sponge them. Or bat sponge, I guess. I mean, when I'm cleaning Batman.
Where's
I'm
my-
Alfred, I'm cleaning Batman.
Where's my bat sponge?
Power Links Kana. Mini Kana.
Took another one in the head. There's 5 HP left. This should...
You're not gonna I don't think we're gonna survive this encounter with all this head trauma.
It has literally said every single attack the stalker did was hitting me in the head with a baseball bat.
Yeah, have you seen that one scene from The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, I feel like.
It's fine. It's fine. I defeated the stalker by hitting them with a gun.
Okay.
Oh, what did they drop? The bat!
Oh, let's go! Wait, Pog. It's all worth it. The
Yeah.
head trauma was worth it.
So now I can take this bat and I can stick it in my hand as another weapon. Or I can use this
Wait,
instead of a gun.
Are characters shrugging non-committally? They're a young adult protagonist.
Oh, what's up?
Could throw the jar in the trash. Try to break. Kana's gonna break into the apartments?
Oh, I didn't even look at this. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally. You wish you could throw this damn jar in the trash.
Hidden Elephant says Stalker is just Scout from TF2. Oh, it circles around you. Bonk! Bonk!
Yeah, Scout didn't expect a Kana! The 9th class! I can't remember how many classes there are in TF2.
Nope, it would be the 10th.
The 10th class!
Good try, though.
Freya, did y'all know how I took a doorknob off a door with my head when I was 6? Don't do that.
That's impressive.
It's impressive,
Are you a
but
headmaster now?
only do it once.
Yeah.
Everyone gets one. I'm gonna go investigate the seaside with my newfound baseball bat.
You can beat the fish. Wait, you can help the fish jongleur.
I can caress fish with a baseball
oh.
bat. The ocean is hungry.
Oh, no.
You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me?
I think we definitely talked them out of it.
So,
what?
for reference, the ocean is hungry. In the context of this game, the ocean is probably eldritchly telling them, feed you to me.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can talk... What? My charisma's 7. This...
Is that on a scale of what, though?
I think it's out of 10, I think.
Okay, it's a passing grade in some...
Charisma! I was right!
Ooh.
They gave us the knife!
Let's go!
Small chance of recovery. Oh, hang on. We're fighting with the ritual dagger.
Oh, she was... Whoa. There's a lot going on.
Like I said, the sea was literally like, I'm hungry, get in me. And she was like, guess it's time to ritual dagger.
Where'd she get the ritual dagger?
Ocean probably gave it. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep.
The final conscious thought in your head. As you drift off, man, my neighbor's a freak.
You spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell are they?
Oh, they're dead. They're so unalive in Minecraft.
Time to go to school.
What? Oh.
Stubborn receptionists. Getting access to the student database would... Oh, I don't like... You see those 2 eyes up there?
The 2... Oh, yeah, it looks like a little Undertale Gaster Blaster face on the right.
There is something in this game called Something Very Evil. That's its name.
Okay.
Sometimes something very evil notices you. It becomes a very prolonged doomed run most of the time because it starts to infect the entire user interface.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's basically a jawline with no mouth and no face above the chin, and then 2 little eyes peeking out from the darkness.
So like the ideal man.
Yeah, basically. No face, only
okay.
chin. We don't have Kazumi Nakawa as an ally, so the receptionist is not going to let us read the student database, even though we're waving a ritual dagger at her and have a police revolver in our pocket. So we'll talk to her. Charisma
Sounds
check
like she's
failure.
good at her job. Okay.
You weren't able to convince her to...
Of the things to fail the charisma check, I'm glad it was this and not the lady on the dang...
about to feed herself
beach.
to the ocean.
Yeah.
Alright, Kana has been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself.
Jesus.
It's go time.
They're so dead. They have so passed away. Oh, no.
Eels. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You're shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flailing around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? Oh, I can go to the bathroom.
No, it is.
Oh! That's the neighbor. The swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing. Countless little blood trails in every direction. -1 reason, -1 stamina. Okay. Let's
What
go.
if Kana did this?
Let's go to the bedroom. Can I take this note?
Wait, can we take the note? I feel like there's pertinent information lying right next to his festering corpse.
Apparently, it doesn't matter. Let's go to the bedroom. Oh, hi.
Oh.
I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness.
Oh.
I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too. Oh, look at Kana's eye.
This is about to be disgusting, I feel like. Oh, no.
Here's our choices. We must go to the hospital. We must puncture their eye now.
Well, okay, hear me out on this. If we go to the hospital, are they not going to give us just the option to puncture the eye again?
True.
So, like, maybe this is the move because it eliminates the middleman and the extra time wasted?
And I do have a ritual dagger.
Yeah, wait, yeah, maybe if you use the ritual dagger, it'll cleanse them of whatever ungodly curse they have.
Also, let's be real for a second, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is Kana. Kind of sick and tired of Kana's nonsense. Kind of sick and tired of how it's us wandering into situations. Kana's like, I was stalking the neighbors recently, and I think that they collect fish. Let's break into a school. Everyone look away for a second. Everyone look, hey, everyone, don't, just,
Take a transformer off your shelf and
grab a
fiddle with it.
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, hold on. No, I don't want to look at this. I don't want to look at that. Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. This is.
Is it bad?
I'm the one. This is a controlled moment. This is a controlled moment. This is a Dead Space 2. Okay.
Is Kana game ended, or did they survive?
Well, I haven't done anything yet because I'm the one in control of what's happening.
Oh, okay.
Should I miss?
No, I mean I think you're already here. You
Yep.
got a full send it.
Oh! Oh, there are little eels coming out. There are
Cool.
tons of little eels coming out. Okay, that part's over.
You'll be safe.
We're gonna see Kana with an obviously darkened eyeball, but
Yeah.
they got their hand over it partially.
Okay.
So you know it's all good.
Oh.
Shocked, you see
Ooh,
countless tiny
wow.
eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Will Kana
They're
even...
your friend?
I guess. Will Kana even survive the blood loss? You rush to the hospital, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater. You collapse on a chair in the waiting area. Time to go to bed.
The only option is to fall asleep. Hey!
Wake up, dude! You've been sleeping for over 3 hours! You groggily open your eyes to see your friend. Kana is wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, huh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened because I'm a deranged criminal, and I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon, but thank you for saving my life. So I think if we just went to the hospital, then 1 million eels would have hatched inside Kana's head.
Yeah.
And that probably would have been bad. You're still processing the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes? Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying out your neighbor's place. Ending A. Plus 30 experience, plus 15 exp. Minus 3 doom.
Okay, so we're at 26% doom. We're only 2/5 of the way through. I do not believe that those numbers are looking particularly nice.
Oh, it's all good. We've just been cut off from the outside world.
Oh, well, that's... yeah.
Must be a radio mass failure.
Yeah, of course.
Don't know what the effect is. We're just cut off from the outside world.
Do we think that Kana is, like, normal now? Was it, like, the eel in the brain that was making them so weird?
Maybe they had brain eels.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe they just had brain eels, because they seem pretty cool once we, you know, like, pop the eel eggs.
Yeah. It had a cool anime design with the single eye and the cool eye patch and such.
Yeah. You know what? I think that pretty happy ending, all things considered.
Yeah.
I got a key. I should probably take a bath.
Wash off all the eels.
I am so sick of all these dang eels on this gosh darn airplane.
Oh yeah. Reference.
I'm gonna just get my stamina up and watch some TV. I can't get.
Oh wait, there's no signal. Oh, so you're just looking at the static.
Oh, the phone doesn't make noise anymore.
I love. Okay, games with little touches like that. Peak. I love that. That's incredible.
Yeah. Somewhere in here, I think if we go to change clothes, there's money here somewhere.
Oh.
Oh, I can. That's a nice movie poster.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. I found a fund in my figurine.
Oh. I keep my TFCon money inside an Optimus trailer.
So I'm currently wearing my thug jacket, but I could also be a samurai.
Oh yeah, keep a nipple out? That could be good for monetization.
The bar brawl look, the mafia, or the t-shirt.
Ooh. I mean, I think you go nipple out, honestly.
Yeah, at this point, I'm samurai.
Yeah. Yeah. Samuel Rye.
That's me. Is this how Tokyo Ghoul started? I've never seen it. Can't comment.
It's a manga first, so I think you mean you've never read it.
Never read it.
Chris.
I'm not aware of the work of the mangaka in question.
I read part of it in high school because the girl that I was in love with loved it, and it was like, it seemed like good, but I didn't know anything about. I hadn't studied the Blade at that point, so
For real?
I was not sure if it was quality or not.
I'm wondering if should we just, there's 2 more school related ones here. Should we take a break from the school?
Probably, as to not arouse suspicion regarding like ill intent that we may have.
Yeah.
As character.
Like we could go to the horrible history of household hell instead.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. There are many old mansions around this town. 000 Manor is one of them, supposedly haunted by a family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place there?
Somebody got dumped there on prom night. It's really sad.
Yeah, they're just upset.
Yeah.
Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You gotta find it first. A trip to the library may shed some light on it. So, I'm just at the school.
We have to go back to the school again. We're on a watch list in this game for sure.
Hey kids, just walking in dressed like a samurai
who's-
with a gun.
Who's with us?
Do we still
Someone
have
else with
Kana?
us. No, Sean.
Kana's still here!
Wait.
Look, they added an eye patch!
Let's go. Wait, do they have tape over? Wait, what are the lines? Right? Oh, is it strings? Is it the
Yeah,
strings?
yeah.
I thought
yeah.
it was clear tape over their good eye.
Not gonna happen again! You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart is beating. The sight almost makes you sick. -1 stamina.
Wait, is that a thing that the life models do?
No, this one's haunted.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
So
say,
it's-
is that like an action feature?
It's supposed to be plastic, but this one's heart is alive.
Oh, cool. Can we grasp it? Firmly grasp it in your hand?
I lost a stamina
Raven.
even thinking about it.
Oh man.
The building is supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. Copy the photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. To go downtown. Wonder why I'm going downtown. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Do we take her home, to her home, or let the police handle it?
Okay, so on the one hand, I would not really trust the police to take care of this in a safe fashion. On the other hand, the chances of this girl being like haunted and she eats us with her demon mother are also pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know.
Feed
I don't-
her
I
the
don't have-
police?
Feed her to the police? Oh yeah, feed her the police. I mean, yeah. I'd say for once, let's let the cops do it.
Alright. You tell the girl to wait for you while you look for an officer. When you get back, she's
Oh.
gone. -1 reason.
Alright,
My reason
well.
is at 4 right now.
Oh, we might want to take another bath, perhaps.
think I need
Is it
to-
the cold bath that gives you more reason?
That's between missions.
Oh no.
So this would just be me taking hopefully the +3/+3 bath. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally find the one. There's only one problem. You will need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window.
Wait, but how would the rope get you up onto the high window in the first place? That doesn't make sense.
Would be throwing it up there, like grappling hook style.
You get it, hit you with the lasso, the
Yeah.
Indiana Jones lasso.
Oh, I have another level. I was wondering if I had.
Oh,
this thing's
did you
been
not level
blinking.
up anything?
No, we got another one from the last one, I think. So we've got Arcane, nope. Discipline, regain a stamina whenever we successfully do a check. We're casting spells. It's going to be Discipline. We are samurai, after all.
Wait, why did we not want Arcane Grasp? You said no immediately.
Oh, because I've not been doing anything with spells.
Oh yeah, because we got rid of our spells for
Yeah.
no reason.
We're going full strength build on this one.
Okay.
And I'm thinking I'm going to up my reason by 4 because my brain is running out. So that's probably for the better.
Yeah.
There we go. And then I can quickly go home and rest as well.
Take a little nappy. A little nappy wappy.
I sit on the
you
couch
know?
and read a book, eat some painkillers.
A little bit of Doom. A little bit of Doom never hurt anybody.
It's just a little
Both
Doom.
Mr. Fantastic.
Now we're double-digited, so we're all good.
We've been double-digited. We're good.
So now we can go to the seaside, where I assume we're gonna find a rope.
Maybe it's the fish guy again. Oh.
Stop dead in your tracks by the feeling of cold metal against your back. You look over your shoulder. Recognize me? The Yakuza's face sneers. Do we punch him or go for his weapon? The only two things you ever do when threatened by the Yakuza.
We have a gun!
Yeah, I think I just punch him.
I mean, do samurai have punch ability? Are they like pretty?
Yeah, my strength is 8, and my knuckles are the 4 blades of my body. So, lock and load.
And which ones of them have 31 days though?
They are the ones that are on the tops. On the tops.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, punch him definitely though.
What the hell?
Is it just a? Oh, okay.
You let out a rumbling yell, turning and driving your fist into empty air. There's nobody there. He's gone. Your wild swing sends you stumbling and confused. All of this shit is really starting to get to you, but even if you ran into one of the real guys, they'd probably hate your guts just as much. What a weird situation.
Yeah. What would have happened if you'd reached for... Does this choice make a difference?
I don't know. I haven't researched this game ever because I wanted to preserve my, wide-eyed ignorance.
Yeah.
Anyway, we made it through the window. I guess we had a rope. This is the abandoned mansion your friends have talked about. Let's explore it!
Oh wait, we didn't do the seaside thingy.
Oh,
what if we hopped back out the window and went to the seaside?
Just gonna quickly hop back out the window for a second.
Does playing Doom give you Doom? It gives you playtime in Doom, if that answers your question, Rexodus.
Yeah, plus hours. Something pulls you towards the beach. A statuette half buried in the sand is calling you. Feeling your hands shaking, you take a step closer.
It's a Hatsune Miku figure.
Take it home, obviously.
Yeah,
valuable.
Obviously. It can't be. It's not going to be accursed.
Oh no!
It says it's a bad idea.
The statuette is surprisingly heavier than it looks. Mesmerized, you take it home and wonder where you'll display it. Oh, out of character. It's a bad idea.
Why did they put that text?
Oh, I got some books.
Oh.
I got some books. We got the Architect's Journal.
Chicago Herald?
Which we can inspect. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It's a natural concert hall, he claims.
Me playing Minecraft?
And the Shiokawa Herald. An article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in the cliffs. The search of the missing team of scientists continues. The only clue so far is a code written on a cavern wall, 427 Hertz. I'm sure that'll...
Werner Herzog?
Werner 427 Herzog.
Minus Doom?
Minus 427 Doom, please. Time to investigate the mansion.
Yeah, aren't we already in here?
Now we're going to wander. We find a heavy tome wrapped in a moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. You remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Read it, burn it, take it.
I mean, reading never hurt anybody, but taking things did. So, like...
Rexodus Kano wants the statue. Yeah, reading, I mean, how has reading a book ever hurt anybody?
Yeah, unless it's 50 Shades of Grey, which I did read in its entirety.
Well, this clearly isn't. 50 Shades of Grey never had the prestigious chance to be bound in human flesh.
As far as we're aware, yeah.
Knowledge check failure. Your head swims in countless blasphemous voices, plus doom, plus curse.
Well...
Oh, look at her eye! Our eye's all kooky now. Casting...
What?
It's another one, though. Casting spells raises doom. Too bad I don't care about magic. Charred skin forms weird signs. Yeah, every time you get cursed or injured, it starts to form on your character on the bottom right as well.
Oh, that's sick as heck.
That's why if you get infected with fungus, your character gets covered in, like, weird fungus lumps, and that can be unpleasant. You heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. Whoa, what's all this? Is this... Oh, click the rooms to explore it. It's 5 nights.
Oh, okay, it's not a puzzle. It's not a... It's five nights?
Yeah. Let's go to the top left. Do it all in order.
Oh my god, speaking of 5 nights, I'm sorry, this is totally off, but, I've been watching RID 2001. Great show, by the way. Heavily underrated. Very much the middle child of the Transformers fandom. Skybite is singing to himself in one of the episodes, and what does he sing to the tune of, if not the Toreador March itself, the Freddy Fazbear song?
Hell yeah.
I felt like I was being attacked from the past.
Yeah, there's have you heard Skybite's little song about himself yet?
Yes, where he's singing to himself.
Who's the coolest shark in town? Skybite, that's me.
Yes.
Yeah. That was an improv, apparently.
Oh my god. R.I.P. who's the gentleman who
Peter
voiced
Spellos.
Skybite?
Peter Spellos.
Yes.
In 2001,
what a treasure.
he was like a guy who was in a lot of like B horror movies. He was like exactly the kind of guy you'd want for a dub where you have nothing to work with. And he just got into it. Like, he was having so much fun being Skybite for a year.
Oh. Yeah, you can tell watching it. There's so much. He gives such a performance.
Yeah. Well, because Skybite in Car Roboto originally was like, he drops in as like the new badass villain and then becomes comic relief, and that's Gel Shark's, his Japanese names, like
Right,
entire
yeah.
thing. Peter Spellos like figured out how to pull something else out of that, like a third layer to put on top of it, and it made Skybite the name that we remember, basically.
Yeah.
But we've also heard a shuffling sound coming from behind a wardrobe and decided to push it out of the way. We found a niche in a wall. Someone put 3 dusty dolls in there. But when I try to reach to grab one, they jump off and scatter around the room giggling.
My biggest fear when reaching for one of my Transformers.
Haunted toys? Oh,
Yeah.
those dolls look...
Oh.
It's the puppet
no.
matron!
Wait, is this the lady that controls your the Vangelus puppet?
No, that's me. That's me.
Oh.
I control the Vangelus puppet. Also, is there
Are
a
you breaking
hand...
kayfabe right now?
Is there a hand? No, I mean that, or am I creating more kayfabe? Is that a hand like behind the one on the left?
It's very abstract looking. It looks diseased and mottled, I think.
Yeah. Let's see. So that's 5, but 75. I can. Ooh, can I?
Can you wait? Throw Kana in. We need our
Right.
flesh bag. Does
Right.
Kana have status? Or like, can we accidentally game end Kana in Minecraft?
I don't know, but I want to find out.
But they're like cool now. They haven't said anything freakish in a while.
Who knows though? I mean, like all it takes is one like, eels are neat, and then like we're right back into it again.
That's true. We gotta gouge out their other eye.
So this baseball. Oh no, I'm on the ritual dagger. So I could regain some Rhea by using this.
Really?
Yeah, there's a chance to regain reason when I hit with the ritual dagger. Which is why I'm thinking it's 70% chance to hit. But bump. Oh wait, can I fit in 2?
Oh wait, this is not multiple. Oh, it's only one enemy. I thought you had to deal with all of the puppets.
Oh no, they are collectively the puppet matron. So I'll see if I can get, because this way we'd win in 2 rounds if this works.
Yeah.
Yeah, the puppet matron starts climbing you.
Oh no.
Hate that.
Raise your hand in chat if you'd be into that, though. I know some of you are, probably.
Well, raise your hand, but also prepare. We're about to end the puppet matron.
Oh yeah.
Just a plus 12 XP. Keep looking for a key. Okay, so now that room is erased out, so we just have to click rooms till we find a key, basically.
So is this a House of Leaves situation where the place is constantly shifting, or is it just like we've already completed that?
Yeah, I think it's just the top left square is done now.
Okay, gotcha.
So like I'll go to the bottom right, the overgrown garden.
Wait, where's Kana?
Oh, Kana might have. I guess you deploy Kana, and then Kana's like, I've been used up.
It felt me at the end of a workday.
There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guest together. Her final gruesome artwork, but that's just a legend, right? So do we rifle through the cupboard or check out the sewing machine?
Neither of these are good options. I mean, I feel like it could be more interesting to check out the sewing machine, although I feel like we could also lose an appendage with it, so...
Could perish really hard if a massive, like, power ghost comes out and is like, I'm gonna stitch you.
Yeah, but what if there's something in the cupboard?
The cupboard could just have, like, a dead body in it that makes our brain fall out.
Yeah, how much... Wait, what's our... I
Right.
mean, we can body a little bit of damage to the mental.
Yeah, let's go check the cupboard.
Yeah. It could also just be, like, fun stuff inside. Oh, okay.
So that's the extent of a jump scare in this game, is it went,
Did it make a noise? Because
yeah.
I still don't have audio.
The noise it made was literally, So, yeah. Luck check success! Inside the cupboard, you find a sewing kit and decide to leave the room.
Yeah, no, that's... So what are we gonna use the dang sewing kit for?
I don't know.
It's probably haunted! What are we doing?
It's fine, I just have a haunted sewing kit. Yeah, no Kana. There's no Kana. I don't see this. Okay, resolve the event. No, I don't see the sewing kit.
Isn't there like another... Because that's key... We're in key items right now, right? Isn't there like a regular items tab?
There's items, spells, allies, and perks. Is it in my stored items? Oh, here we go. Not enough room
Okay.
for the item. Okay, so we gotta get rid of an item.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm worried about Kana.
It's, you know, it's fine. I'm sure Kana's just like, hey, I gotta head home to, like, break into my neighbor's house.
The dead one.
What if I ditch... What if I ditch the baseball bat? Can I sell it? While I'm in this house? Oh, I can put it in storage. There we go.
Oh, okay.
And
So
then
you have like a mobile Pokemon PC, basically, for all your items.
Yeah, my briefcase that I keep my baseball bat and my sewing kit in.
I mean, who among us doesn't have one of those?
Oh, here we go. You can use this for +3 stamina, -1 charisma.
I mean, I don't see us needing charisma again anytime soon.
Oh,
We did the important.
It's minus charisma because you're stitching your own wound shut and it looks bad.
Just put like a sleeve on, right?
Yeah, I suppose. I can inspect this first. Shouldn't you ask a doctor to do it? Oh, whatever.
No, we did last time we tried that.
Yeah,
We
the
burst
doctor-
our eardrum.
Yeah, the doctor was like, oh, just do it yourself with your eardrum. Watch, quote, a geyser of pus, or whatever the phrasing was.
Oh yeah, no, it was like yellow. Humors. They were humors.
I'm gonna keep the sewing kit on us just in case we take, like, a big punch to the face.
That seems advised. Well,
And I'll go to the middle now. Just +4 doom.
just for no reason.
The investigation
we're missing
is-
the most.
Yeah, I don't see the giant eyeball on the wall because I'm just like, dang, I'm tired. Let's go up.
Wait, what? You're telling a joke right now. What
The
is
investigation
this?
can wait. A hot bath is too inviting.
Is it in this decrepit, abandoned house? I mean,
Should I
why not?
take a bath or
Why
prepare
not?
for a bath?
Maybe prepare for bath just to see what happens first.
Yeah. I take an extra hot, but +2/+2.
Okay.
Alright, the ghosts were like, you know what?
I'm-
Respect the bathroom.
I am shocked that didn't have any negative effect.
I'm pretty sure that was a dice roll.
Yeah.
We'll go top right. Overgrown garden.
Is there a bath here too?
You
Oh
aren't
no.
Ooh. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps? You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into cliff rock. Only option, make your way down.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Here.
Oh, the underground chamber. That was in the architect's journal, I think.
Oh yeah. Wait, this is where all those scientists disappeared.
Yeah, following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. Step closer or explore some more?
Probably get our bearings a little bit more prior to stepping closer.
Yeah, this explores. You try to explore, but it's too dark. Oh, we don't have a light.
Oh, where's Kana when you need him?
Alright, I guess we're gonna step closer.
Just explore some more again.
Oh, we
Oh,
finished
wow.
it. Unholy chants coming from the caves connected to the mansion must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had, themselves. This doesn't explain the fresh corpses and wet tracks in the altar, ending C.
We did not solve anything. What do you mean, solve?
We've solved the mystery of the haunted house.
We just lost our neighbor and learned nothing.
We also took a bath.
That's true. In an active crime scene? Question mark.
Good for us.
Oh, it's raining.
It's raining, and I've got to level up.
Oh, and the old god stirs.
Improvise. Throwing items is more effective. Parting gifts.
Throw the gun.
CQC train. Using firearms as melee weapons deals more damage, but I have a ritual dagger now.
That's... Yeah, it would probably be better to do the throwing one then?
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, because then you can throw the ritual dagger and embed it in their Minecraft.
And since I'm fighting with a dagger, maybe I just up my strength one.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like our other stats are handling pretty well.
Yeah. The old god stirs. Riots. There are rioters gathering in the downtown area. The police are hopeless. So downtown, I'm guessing, is just more dangerous now.
Great. I like how we have not interacted with the police for even one moment.
Nope, we almost did, and then the girl, in fact, was a ghost.
Yeah.
I got a key. Oh, there's my statue! Look.
Is that Cthulhu?
That's that statue on the beach.
Cthulhu-esque.
I'm just gonna take a bath. Maybe I'll bump my reason up a little bit.
Yeah.
TV work yet? Nope.
What did you think it was gonna come back now that the old gods are stirring?
I thought maybe there was gonna be like a local broadcast or something. Take a peek through the peephole. Someone's standing in the shadow.
Oh,
way back there,
yeah.
two little dots.
That's pretty cool. You can see their legs and everything.
Yeah. And yeah, now we got a choice. Do we deal with the thaumaturgy teacher or the scissor lady?
I think we go scissors and then end on the best titled one. Thaumaturgy sounds baller.
Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your
from
friend
our
was...
school?
Yeah, I guess we're maybe a high school student sometimes.
But we have an apartment. Well, okay.
We also just
It's a
moved into
college?
town.
Yeah, what's happening?
You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed.
That sounds like anti-immigration rhetoric. I don't like that one bit.
Well, after he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. But what's the worst thing that could happen?
It sounds like a sexism, honestly. I bet she's just minding her business and this incel wanted to deport her, and he deported himself in the process by accident.
Most likely.
Yeah.
The school is eerily quiet at this hour. This, by the way, is the tutorial mission as well, but this is the version of it you can just encounter in the game.
Okay.
Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. So in this one, there's no map. It's just explore the school, check the lockers, and then perform the ritual. So we'll just explore the school.
Yeah. Kana still missing in action.
Oh, it's a mask festival.
Okay. This can't be healthy.
Isekai guy saying me when I called ice on myself by accident. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted. You can't quite shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. You realize something is terribly wrong. They're preparing for something. This can't be healthy. Are they hiding something?
I mean, what does our reaction to this make a difference? Because aren't we just thinking these things? We're choosing what to think.
This could dictate how we act.
Also, they're our friends now. I feel a little taken out of the immersion, to be honest. Like, I feel like this is a different story.
Well, it turns out that we're, what do you call it? We were on an exchange program.
Okay.
In America, and then we came back to our
Right.
town, and so the first thing we did was find a felled police officer and take his gun.
Right.
And yeah, these are our friends we haven't seen for a while, but now they're all masked up, and I guess it's probably healthy. But are they hiding something though?
Yeah, I imagine they're I mean, they're currently hiding their faces. So.
Hey,
Yes.
are you guys hiding your faces? You can't help but wonder what lies behind the mask that conceals the face of people around you. Are these people even who they claim to be? Are they masquerading as something they're not, hiding their true identities? I just lost 2 brain thinking about this too much. Where's my status? Oh, I can't see my status from here as easily. Oh, there I am. Okay, I'm still double digits.
Okay, we're chilling.
So let's. I'm gonna continue along. I haven't found blessed chalk or holy candles yet. Just found a bunch of people in masks. Why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. Do I observe the smog or run from the window?
Is this the venom goo? I think we should observe to see what venom do.
All right, let's see if a venom perception check. Success. Sludgy vapors rise slowly upward, forming a perfect spiral. You back away, surprised by this curious phenomenon. We just got some experience points.
Heck yeah, for doing nothing at all.
We just looked out a window. Oh, here we
Yeah.
go. We found a page from the diary. The blessed chalk is on the roof. Oh, here we go. Peek outside. This is a fun bit. I'm going to open the door a bit. I'm going to drag the door open. There's going to be something scary behind it. Okay?
No, I think it'll be like normal.
Everyone let's... Oh, what's that?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Should I keep opening? Keep opening?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
Hey!
like a friendly fellow. Close the door?
Slammed the door shut on me. Said, stop looking at me.
Huh.
And I can't...
I mean, I guess you gotta open it again, though.
It says you shouldn't risk that again.
Yeah, but like, what if you did though? Like, it's a free country.
It
We used to
won't
be a
let me.
proper country.
I'm
Nobody
being-
wants to. Nobody wants to work anymore.
I'm being told by the authorities not to do that. I'll explore the school. Let's go to the roof. Yeah, he's just shy. On the roof, you find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag. In the other, a pair of bloody scissors. Marked by the scissor lady.
Zooey mama. That's
So she's just...
frightening.
She's just, you know, totally a perfectly normal person.
She looks like the Jonkler. She looks a little bit like the Jonkler.
Do you want to know how I got these scars?
Do you want to know how I got these scissors? From Staples.
Shop Staples, shop smart.
She's sponsored by Staples.
I'm just going to attack her with my dagger.
Yeah, it seems good. Wait, can you throw it? Oh.
I want to stab, see if I can get the reason up. She hit me with her bag.
She has scissors. What is she doing? She's throwing.
Yeah, she's not taking me seriously. I'll show her serious. I'm a gamer.
Mods, kick this woman. Kick this woman out of existence.
I win combat. I found the blessed chalk. Here we go.
She had a name.
Ooh, I know what I have to do here. I'm supposed to, where's my items? Where's my friend's thing? Because usually in the tutorial, you're supposed to look at the diary to make sure that you have the right symbol on there. Here we go, friend's diary.
Oh, friend's diary. Okay.
Let's double check. So we want a star. Oh, okay, that looks like a star.
Starboat with like extra.
Star Trek
Dash.
symbol with forearms.
Star
Oh, that's
Trek
super
symbol.
wrong.
That's too many. No, that one looked more like it.
This actually
Like
looks
that
just,
one.
Yeah.
Is that? Or is there like more detritus?
Let's take a look. Oh, there's a little squiggle with a circle on the top too. A little one of these. That one.
So this is basically just like a game of memory.
Kind of, yeah. There we go. We got the symbol right. This will be fine. So now we got to explore the school and look for.
Oh, wait, perform the ritual.
We got to find the holy candles first.
Oh, okay.
So you can just like perform the ritual, and then I think the fight is harder.
Okay.
But I have not been like min-maxing here. Oh,
Gotcha.
she said she would do everything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. It's the stalker girl. Hi, Kana. I guess. Kana 2.
It's the names for these are legitimately out of like 2-sentence horror on Reddit. Like, I thought I was safe. Period. New line. And then the stalker girl was around the corner looking at me.
Writing it in all caps so we know that's a proper like title.
Yeah, yeah, like a Frank Miller comic book.
22 health.
Holy, this is a durable. This is a durable child.
Very durable child over here.
I mean, you could just shoot her, I guess.
I'd have to.
Low-key really like her haircut. It's so true.
No, it's a good. It's a good haircut, and like the bleach look, I think is kind of neat.
Yeah, the bleached eyes. It's kind of an aesthetic.
Okay, if I want to dodge stuff, how much time does that take? Oh, that's a lot of time. Meditate, brace for impact. How much time is that? Okay, that's a lot of time too. Dang. I might brace and get... Well, no, I could save that for later. I'm just going to get in my combo first.
Yeah. Hit it with the 1-2 punch.
Yeah, then make sure I hit. Enemy regains health?
What?
So
Well, okay, she's all the way down to
That's a 13 now.
HP though. Yeah, no. So you only really need 2 more turns.
Yeah.
Wait, she does -2 to all. Holy.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Just gonna get a little. All right. I got her now. This is over. But
You should just bare knuckle brawl her to death.
wait, what's that? The occult diary.
Ooh.
What does this do? Used to just -3 doom.
Oh wait, that's I got confused. Which I thought Doom was good for a second. So can you? How often can you? Is it a consumable? Because it says usable. Can you just keep knocking your Doom down until there's no longer any Doom?
Usually use, I think, means it's a consumable. So it's like
okay.
use once.
Okay. Sound of Scissors is. I thought you dealt with Scissor Girl.
Well, that was the marked by the Scissor lady. There's the actual like.
Oh, she's Scissor Girl's monster.
Yeah. I need
but
to.
the real monster was the doctor or whatever.
I need to find these dang candles. Is what I need. I'm gonna also use the sewing kit. Cause I'm hurting.
Yeah, you don't need charisma to deal with Johnny Scissorhands.
Exactly.
Edward yeah. I like to imagine it's just like, hold on, I have scissors right here. It's just, just like really polite, platonic, quiet scissors slashing.
With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. So I think that this is where I'm starting to remember now. You have to try to, like, when they give you this prompt, it's like, which of my stats is this going to try to check against? And at this point, I'm kind of like a sort of a dummy and a meathead. I think trying to research at the library is just going to tax my guy's brain.
Yeah, I think it's a waste of time for a guy like you.
Yeah, like look at that. Like I got one nipple out.
Yeah.
The thought of studying all those old dusty newspapers makes your head hurt. I literally took a point of physical damage thinking about it. That's how bad I am at books.
Oh, man.
But I found the candles. Everything's ready for the ritual.
Yeah, let's do some occult stuff. It's Halloween. It's the perfect time.
Ritual time. Wait, what's that? She's banging on the window.
Oh. It's like Dear Evan Hansen waving through a window. If you know. Fuck.
There she is. You take a step
Oh,
back as a
wait.
writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now it is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance.
Why
So,
does she look like that? That's not very scissor-like.
twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful?
If we say yes, will she leave us? Oh.
She really, really wants to know our opinion. My brain is about to run. Oh, God. She's
This is
minus
not
3
looking
all.
good.
She's minus 3
Oh.
all.
Do you shoot her? Is it time to shoot her?
Can I switch? Oh, you don't have time to change your equipment. Can I? I can throw the gun.
Wait, don't you have the perk that makes it more powerful to throw the gun?
Maybe. Did I take that one? Let's try it. Let's
I
try
thought
it.
you did.
Take this. It did 5 damage. That's not bad. That's not bad. Can I throw my friend's diary? No. Okay.
Where's Kana when you need him?
Kana. Let's see.
Wait, you could take a hot bath? Take a hot bath, maybe?
Can I? Oh, okay. These are just my perks. They're not things I can use.
Okay.
Hold on. Just hold on a second. Drawing up a bath. The mansion ghosts were totally fine with this.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna do the old 1-2-1-2.
I don't know if we survive this one.
Take this. I missed with one of my attacks. That's bad. You're gonna give her the old 1-2-1-2.
Oh, I do believe.
Frozen in fear.
Oh,
You-
wait, which cheeks is she cutting through?
You watch as she gets closer, her sharp scissors slowly cutting through your cheeks as she asks you, "Am I beautiful?" You've perished!
Killed by the scissor woman.
And so this is also the moment where you look at the game and you go like, right, a roguelike. Because it's like,
Yeah.
here's your stats.
Dang, that's intense. And they want you to get that, like having to go through all of that in, like, 5 mysteries in one run. That's intense.
It's not just that, it's 5 mysteries. Remember to get the key each time from your mailroom, because if you don't, those start to disappear. And then use all 5 keys to unlock the lighthouse. Go through, I think, like 3 to 5 encounters going up the lighthouse, and then face God. So it's
like the Christian god? Or
oh no,
just a
you're
god?
randomized God. So in this case, it would have been
Oh.
Kathak Atarasu.
Oh, gotcha.
And we're also in timeline A.
Huh.
But yeah, that's
Nothing.
how World of Horror works. Oh, here's the boot up, by the way.
Oh, that's cute.
It starts to infect you.
That was a pretty good attempt. I feel like we made it pretty far.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a little while. Oh, what's new?
Oh, new monsters, perhaps.
Let's see. I've got
Hello.
8% here. So this is
Enemy bestiary.
Yes, these are
It's like a Pokédex.
Yep.
It's straight up a Pokédex.
So you can go through your Pokedex, go like, well, I've collected Canis the Lunar Cat and the Scissor Woman. Mr. Pachinko. That guy was the best.
Not to be confused with Mr. Panchico, the you know about Panchico?
I do not.
It's a we'll get into it. I'll explain it another day.
Wait,
That'll
when
be
did-
I teach you words.
When did I get
Wait,
Chain
what happened?
Smoker? Okay, it's gone now.
What?
Oh, okay, I didn't have it. So there was an achievement,
I was
Chain
gonna
Smoker.
say.
At any point, have 30 cigarettes in inventory.
Where do you get that many?
So here we go. I got Peking Tom, which unlocks Sea of Bramel as a spell that you might get, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Oh,
so it's a roguelike that has permanent upgrades that carry over if you
yeah,
can find them.
like Binding of Isaac, I think, because it's like I rolled a 1 during a stat check, so now at some points the hermit could be an ally from the ally pool. Mystery monograph. Oh, so here's where it collects all the endings. So there are 24 different mysteries, it looks like.
Holy, with like 5 endings each, so that's like...
Some are 2 each, some are 3.
Is that 120? 100? Oh, like, okay, if it's variable, then no.
Yeah. But here's some more of the names,
cool,
like
though.
the Bizarre Bruit of the Blood-Curdling Botanist.
What is a Bruit?
I don't know. The Bloody Brief of a Beckoning Bulletin. Oh, here we go. The Rotten Report of a Rancid Ramen. That's one I know I've played before.
Oh.
That's for someone's making unethical ramen. What's up, T-Fan Page? We got some happy spook.
Hey! It is a happy spook. We're almost at the end of Halloween time.
And that's wild. When I went down this, oddly enough, I chanted Diaclona, Diaclona, Diaclona to get some help for the stream. Right after I went down the street to pick up a package I missed, which was some Diaclone from Japan. So it's been a real Diaclone Halloween. Unethical Ramen was my band name in high school. Hell yeah, I loved your single battery acid broth. Battery acid mirin broth.
Also, not to be mean, Rexodus, but you misspelled school, so clearly you were putting a little bit too much time into the band.
Oh, jeez. Art is worth it. Art is worth... Oh, here we go.
Very true.
Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. We got the eye surgery ending, which I prevented y'all from seeing.
Yeah.
It wasn't
very mercifully.
It wasn't as bad as Dead Space 2 once I clicked the button, but beforehand it was when I waved my mouse around, the cursor was a whole ass my hand holding a needle, and I had to click on the eye.
What if they made you do that for the ear, too?
That'd be the worst.
Oh yeah, Christmas begins. Tomorrow Christmas begins.
When I went to the Shoppers Drug Mart where my post office pickup happens, they already had Christmas ribbons up on the ceiling.
Yeah, Dollar General's already stacked with dang Christmas cards and wrapping paper and such.
Yeah, it
used to be a proper country.
It has truly begun. Speaking of a proper country, I should go take a look. This is refresh everyone's memory that we're also doing the stream as part of my year-long, constantly every time I play video games thing of Extra Life, which is raising money for sick kids, Canadian-based group that works through Extra Life, one of the many charities that work with them. Currently at $1,100 raised, and we did do the dramatic reading of the Mattel Hot Wheels Optimus Prime box text as the milestone. So the next milestone that my meter is growing towards, and holy moly, this is loading at a funny speed, is, I believe, an Optimus Megatron reading. Yeah. So in $50, that will hit the next milestone, which is going to do a scene reading off Monologue Blogger. Usually a 2-character scene where I set up a poll in the chat. We figure out which one is Megatron, which one is Optimus Prime. Usually it's a one-man, one-woman scene I select to see if the math plays out, which is that my audience almost always votes overwhelmingly for Megatron to be the woman of the scene. That's sort of a fun way to kind of like work the throat, but also get some sight reading practice in.
What do you mean by that?
Work the throat, work the vocal cords.
Oh yeah, no, true. Yeah, that's what I do every morning.
Yeah. What is it? Heat from fire, fire from heat.
Heat from fire, fire from heat. Please remain away from my feet is the entire trans saying.
Yeah. The first half of that was like half stuck in my head the other day. And all I remembered was fire.
Fire.
Well, I went on Google and I was like, voice training fire, and it immediately had that as a result. So I was like, oh, yeah, this is just known. This is known voice training line.
As much as I'm glad you were able to get the single line out of your head, the idea of you walking around with just fire, 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 fire playing over and over is incredible.
It's a pretty common occurrence in this household, not gonna lie. Fired. Freya says, I have never heard the second bit.
Well, clearly we are on different subreddits then.
See fan page, Chris reads Holiday Stories Milestone. It's sort of what I'm going for, but Monologue Blogger is funnier, I find. Also, I will say, just to read off all the milestones we do have left to go, because, it is Extra Life Month in several hours. The milestones that are coming up is a scene reading. At $1,200, I will experience new fruits. Make sure I'm in the right tab here in OBS. I can't remember now. Huh! Alright, we are. Oh, you can't see the pop-up, though. That's a shame. So yeah, $1,200, experience new fruits. Then $1,250, a scene reading. $1,300, speed paint, one board game miniature. $1,350, scene reading. $1,400, I will do a fortune reading with each of my Transformers EDH Commander Magic the Gathering decks. $1,450, scene reading, and at $1,500, Hard Karaoke 3, the Doubler. That's what we've got lined up. Hopefully we can hit a couple more of those before the year ends. I'm already very happy that we cleared 1,000 by the summer, basically. That's incredible. Let's see, where are we at? No finger painting. No, I don't. I'm doing everything on my computer desk, T-Fan page. I gotta have some control here. Also, if I'm finger painting, I can't lick the brush, and I am a brush licker. So
you can lick your what? You can't lick your fingers?
I don't. No.
Have you never eaten friggin' fried chicken?
I use
Doritos.
Use a spoon for my Doritos. Use a knife and a fork for my fried chicken.
You're going to hell, pal.
I have used chopsticks with whatever those tubes are, Takis. I've done chopstick
no,
Takis.
I've done that too. Yeah. I wanted to because you will be stained red like the dang gymnasium after Carrie in the movie or book Carrie.
Yeah, Takis,
if you don't use chopsticks.
Takis are so irritating because, like, somewhere within Takis is a snack I like, but it's dressed up in, like, 2.5 different memes to a detriment, where it's like, oh yeah, also we use, like, 10 pounds of dye so that, like, your tongue gets painted so you can film yourself saying that you actually ate them, and, like, we don't have a medium heat. It's just we have the hot one, and then we have the blue one, and I'm like, medium heat Takis that don't have dye in them would be so cool.
Yeah.
Because like
that would be lame and not extreme. It'd be like releasing a monster that isn't a neon color.
I end up just getting like the cheddar jalapeno ones when I want them, and I get like a jar of sour cream to dip them in.
Oh, that sounds so good.
It's really good with chopsticks. Not recommendable at all with hands, especially with a dip. It's just a disaster.
What about a paintbrush?
Paintbrushes, I don't want to mess up the brush strands with stuff that won't like be water soluble properly.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, I don't. That run took like about 2 hours at least. It was 140 minutes for that run, so I'm not going to start another one, I don't think. However, if we want to just wind down a bit, how are you on time? I don't want to keep you too long.
I might need to be heading out here shortly because I do have work in the morning, and I also have yet to consume dinner. So I should probably get on that.
I should do dinner sometime. I forgot about that. Well, while I got you here, once again, we'll throw out the plug. This is live from Diaclona. That's youtube.com/Diaclona. Lai has invited me onto her streams like twice, so I'm actually still behind here. And if you want to check those streams out, there are VODs on Lai's channel. The two that I'm in have me in the thumbnail, so it's findable. However, I also have a playlist called Vangelus on other people's channels that's buried somewhere in my playlist listings. And those two VODs are in there as well, in case anyone has trouble finding them for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm gonna hop over to the right browser. And here we go. Here we go. While I got you here, why don't I just let's take a quick look at the front page of news. See what's fresh. I am so behind on all the new comic books. Void Rivals has a pretty good episode 14.
Way behind on Void Rivals. Oh yeah, they fixed the barricade.
What? So what? What? I read this.
We used to be a proper country.
And I was like, so the number was wrong, but he had the funny phrase. Now the funny phrase is gone, but the number is right. And I'm like, I don't like that the funny phrase one is going to be like $100 now.
Yeah, I was gonna go completionist on the Hot Wheels, but now that there's like variants,
yeah,
no shot. Absolutely no shot.
Single-handedly made me go like, actually, I'll just go with the Bumblebee I found. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's neat I found a Bumblebee for both myself and for a friend. I think that's cool.
I have not seen them in stores at all. I just got the Optimus off of BBTS.
I found a Bumblebee, and then I learned that you look at the top left of the card, and Bumblebee's the only one with a black strip for the Transformers logo. So then I just hooked my neck and arched my vision and peered at the Hot Wheels shelves for 2 minutes looking for black strips. And it immediately felt self-conscious because I was like, oh no, they think I'm a Hot Wheels adult. Oh no.
Little did they know, I'm a person of class. I'm a Transformers adult.
That's right. I'm a Transformers adult. I simply manipulate converting robots. I'm
so excited to get Chops. I really hope that they have Shift Lane, their version of Roll Bar. I hope that somebody is selling it at TFCon.
Oh, they'll probably have some. There were a lot left over from last TFCon.
Good.
I didn't know that this one was being just called Chops. That's a great name. Yeah, I was gonna say, anyone going to TFCon more? They got a bunch of exclusives popped up. There's this.
The Rat Bat?
The Rat Bat Senator cassette is the cutest idea I've seen in a long time. I would personally, I don't think I would actually spend the money, but I can't deny how cool an idea that is. Also, John Warden's GoFundMe, in case anyone doesn't know, John Warden, 25 years at Hasbro, laid off. John Warden's partner has Crohn's disease and needs $21,000 a month for medication because everything's on fire. Go check out that GoFundMe.
Sorry, to clarify, it's not much better, but it's $20,000 for 2 months apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
not significantly better.
That's
but,
$10,000 a month.
Yeah,
Merely exponentially my rent per month for the yeah, Rexodus. What?
This is America.
I pay like $28 for 3 months of metformin for my blood sugar stuff, and I went like, I have to pay $28 for 3 months, and then I look down south, and I'm like, oh, never mind, I should not complain.
Blessings. Ape Link, my beloved. Everybody hates Ape Link, but I'm so excited for Ape Link. Just to have another Ape Link figure. Get out of here.
What I'm gonna say is I'm gonna challenge people who will actively go like, I hate Ape Link, because I think it's more like you're just ambivalent because it looks a lot like Optimus Primal.
Yeah. Did you see the movie? Because that's what he looks like.
Yeah, there ain't like, if there's gonna be something to hate, it's like, oh, a Redux and a Leader Class, and it's like, yeah, I mean, Leader Class is expensive, then just don't buy the second one. But like, the Ape Link's got the funny axe fist things.
Yeah,
Ape Link's got an orange creamsicle to eat, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've seen multiple times in the last 2 days someone using the phrase, I know everyone else hates this butt, and they talk about a toy where I'm like, wait, everyone hates this? What?
Yeah, no, I saw nothing but negative reactions to Ape Link.
Oh, yeah, I mean, like, I'm not gonna, jump in front of a bus for Ape Link, but
I would.
Well, you know what? An Ape Link only needs one.
If there's one Ape Link fan,
it is me.
If there's no Ape Link fans, I have passed away in Minecraft.
It looks like he has an Uncle Phil beard. Rexodus, are you selling me on this toy?
Look, I'm just saying, it's. Do you know why the Transart, who's doing the Transmetal Beast Wars third-party figures?
Yeah.
Do you know why they haven't done an Ape Link deco of their skateboard gorilla?
I think it might be because they don't know if anyone cares, which saddens me because Ape Link was like one of my first 2 convention exclusives ever.
I'm so jealous.
Don't be, because I was 16 and I played with that toy like it was a normal toy because I didn't have a Transmetal Optimus. So I was like, oh, this will be my one. I think I did put clear nail polish on all the chrome, so the chrome should be protected.
Oh, nice. That's very forethinking for a 16-year-old.
I was already online, so I'd read about how you're supposed to...
Gotcha.
Everyone was like, do this for all the car robots, fire convoys with chrome on them to protect it. And I was like, Mom, do you have clear nail polish for me to use on my Transformers? My mom was like, I guess. At first she was like, you want clear nail polish for your nails? And I was like, no, for my toys! And she was like, I don't know. Sure, here, I don't use it.
Yeah, I think I have you beat for destroying a valuable toy, though, because I grew up as a child playing with Splendid Yellow Convoy.
I mean, that toy was always meant from day one to be a child's toy, though. Like...
Yeah, but now it's not even available. I can't even find listings.
That's everyone else's fault. That's not your fault. That's
Yeah.
I was gonna say I've done worse too, because I went to BotCon 08 as well, so I had the original Shattered Glass set, and I found out a year later that my Shattered Glass Rodimus's head was glued in place, and I tried to fix it by freezing him in the freezer to make the glue brittle and then crack the glue, and instead I simply ripped his head off with a pair of pliers. So he now has a little brass rod that I mount his head upon to keep his head on, but it's not the same.
Jesus.
His face is all messed up too from the pliers, because I didn't know you could wrap pliers in Kleenex to not mess up the yeah.
That's horrible. Good.
This is what happens when you grow up going to BotCons, is you're like, this is fine, they make new ones every year, it's great.
Imagine. Rexodus, they are all new.
Yeah,
they are
they
not
are.
remolds of the Combiner Wars.
I just took another look at Bone Crusher, because everyone saying it made me have a moment, and they're 2 completely different toys of the same funny-looking little man in a onesie.
Yeah. I'm very sad that he doesn't appear to have wheels. I feel like we're missing... Like, the Studio Series TF1 Megatron does not have wheels under his treads. I feel like we're missing a step by excluding those.
I think wheels on treads is like a slow burn casualty of the pivot for most complicated toys to be aimed at like 40 to 50% collectors now, because it's like, how can we skip 4 components, trim the wheels because the olds don't care, and then as time went on, it turns out enough of us grew up on wheeled treads that we missed them.
Yeah.
I am into these Constructicons myself, but like, a lot of the crits, like, are not wrong, but it's because the Constructicons are, like, a group of weird-looking little guys who transform by falling over. So, like, for Scrapper, for instance, when it's like, this looks like the Combiner Wars one, it's like, that's because Scrapper, like, falls over and folds his legs to be a rectangle. And that's even when he's at his most sunbow. Like, there's just nothing for him to do.
Are the stumpy arms for Bone Crusher, are those, like... lore accurate? Are those biblically accurate?
So he doesn't have as stumpy arms in the Combiner Wars version, I don't think.
Okay.
I suspect that might be because I think that those parts, he bends at the elbow and then those fold inside his alt mode. So I think those might just be a casualty of him having to become a little brick. He does look real funny, but also he looks super funny, and I kind of Bone Crusher. Classically, I really love him when he's this cartoony, because he's just such a weird little freak in like in a onesie, and he's super mad, and he has a tiny head, and like, I don't know, I really like him. And so every criticism about this toy to me is like, that's right, they get it.
Yeah.
He's just a weird little guy.
Yeah. Like, if you're updating the G1 designs faithfully, then you're gonna get a lot of weird little guys.
Yeah, and I would love it if these were more adventurous. Obviously, I was so down for that. But at the same time, if they're dropping weird little guys, then I'm like, I'll also take a weird little guy. It's like there are 18 there are 18 physically unique devastators or whatever. So
Yeah.
I have handled so many.
Yeah, I'm personally super excited for the Mecha Invasion one, which is like just off the walls, completely different take on Devastator.
Is that the one where they inverted the arms and leg guys or whatever?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
all like they're die cast and they have rubber wheels and they have LED eyes and it's like $90 for 2 of them.
Yeah. Those ones
Crazy.
tempted me hardcore, especially when I heard all the ratchets. I was like, ooh, that's
Yeah,
neat.
it just seems like I love oddities and it seems like such a peculiar set.
I want to know the backstory on that set too, because that looks like someone's pet project. Because I think they just swapped the limb folks around, but that's totally like someone who's just sitting there one day going like, "What if Scrapper was an arm?"
Yeah.
And just like draws
And like
in a
what's
notebook.
this? It's just such an odd like I don't know, I feel like it's appealing to a kind of lost demographic of third party. The sort of what if I mean it's like the classics instead of the current era of generations, like
Yeah.
a reinvention as opposed to just an exact one-to-one recreation. It's kind of refreshing, honestly.
Well, and especially with a third-party piece, when it feels like someone's just like oddball little pet project, that's like the stuff that always really sticks with me. Like
Yeah.
those little like pocket scale headmasters where they don't have a neck joint, you instead unplug the head and plug it in sideways, to make them look
Which
like they're
ones are
looking
those?
left and right. I think those were the Unique Toys ones. They were in like little
Did they-
2-packs.
Did they do all 7 of the regular headmasters?
I think so. Yeah,
I
like
think
the,
I know what
the
you're
deluxe
talking
ones.
about.
Yeah, because it was like it was just like the designer idea was like the 2 things that stick out is just stick the head in sideways, and all of them can use their guns as leg filler in robot mode.
Oh.
And it's just a really weirdly specific idea. Like the other version of this, and this is like the universal language version, and I know because you've done a video on this one, is Gladius, the weird Megatron. I have a massive attachment to the concept of that toy because I spoke to the designer over the course of like 2 years at conventions. That's if I ever do a video essay, it's going to be Gladius because like every review is right, but also it was my third-party toy of the year that year for being like it's just art. It's a piece of art. Like
Yeah.
it's a calamity, but everything down to the manual, you're like, this is one guy's weird project, and it's overblown in all these different spots. It's so fascinating, and that's also like a kind of a lost thing now. I find in third party is like feeling like I'm looking at someone's like bespoke vision.
Yeah.
Like
Because it's all just G1 masterpiece.
well,
It
and-
feels like.
Yeah, it's that, and like you get your Kang Toys stuff now and then, or your like those gunmetal aerial bots. But like
Yeah.
like the gunmetal aerial bots are maybe the closest. Like the Kang Toy stuff is neat. It's up there too, I guess. It feels it's not quite the same though. Like the gunmetal aerial bots have that aspect of failure to them as well. But like it's failure because the artist is so locked in on like I know precisely how these are gonna work. And it's like to a fault. Like they're so overcomplicated.
It's a kind of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say GD Salam saying like the Target Master Optimus and Starscream. Like yeah, that weird little
Those are
two-pack.
from way back, right?
Yeah, those were like maybe iGear or TFC Toy.
Holy, I forgot about iGear.
Yeah.
They did like a whole cast, right? Because didn't they have Seekers and they had all the mini bots and
Yeah, they were doing a whole iGear had a bunch of stuff in like multiple different aesthetics because they were one of the first names out there.
what happened to them? Do we know why they got?
Oh,
canned?
they just fell apart and closed up shop.
Oh.
They were just like we're done, like nothing we're doing is selling. I think that they just kind of looked ahead and they were like we're only ever going to be like joke purchases at this point. Probably not. Like I think the last thing they did was that G1 Bumblebee Cliff Jumper that they did like 8 recolors of to try to recoup costs to some degree.
Wait, wasn't that Impossible Toys?
Was that Impossible Toys?
Impossible Toys was the one that had like the 9-pack that everyone universally hated, but now they're all expensive, and they're also like the only way to get a good glyph and tap out.
That was Impossible Toys. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot
Oh yeah, because they were the ones they did the Tetrajets
Yeah.
and the Alicon, and yeah, that was
And
yeah.
the Tetrajets are what taught me the throw the toy at the wall test, because I got set up to do a review of them,
yeah.
and then their rep like dropped one on a cement floor in front of me to demonstrate how durable they were. So
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
should I like hurl these at a wall during the review? He's like, go for it, man. So I was like, okay. Because the Tetrajet design, that was Vengsta design. It was a very decent design that was just manufactured as a jangly, funny thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that era stuff is so fun to think about. I think it's going to
It's a shame
swing
that
around
none of
again.
it is like. I hope so, because none of it's like I loved the idea of the fans projects, like the Corebot, like all of their original characters, like what was the metal steel?
Oh, Steel Core.
Or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I love the idea of just like, or like you did the reviews on their G1 reimagined character.
Oh, that was so sad. They were
Glacial Lord.
Yeah, they were gonna do like. The whole idea was Glacial Lord was going to be done a few more times as different things, like, you know, like the blue one, the race car one, or whatever. And then the secret was going to be that, like, the 4 Glacial Lord toys could each form a limb on a bigger combiner.
That would have been so sick.
Because it was so like sticks, right? Like, you know, brick stick robots, that it would just be like, Glacial Lord turns into a brick, and you plug him into a bigger foot! And then he connects into another bigger stick guy. But then, yeah, like, the general fandom of the era, early 2010s, was like, not articulated enough. Spit on the floor.
Yeah, that's such a... Yeah, no, because I got it on deep discount.
Yeah, that whole thing was a shame. There were some other factors at work, like distro on them got kind of funny halfway through, and there was a whole thing where, like, all the boxes had manufactured wear and tear, but then there was a run of Tuskers that actually had mold in the box.
Oh, no.
From water damage, and then there was like a month-long debate of whether that was real mold or not. Because it was in character with the whole gimmick.
Gotta keep them guessing, never let them know your next move.
Some of these have real mold, some of these have bespoke mold. Hand sculpted.
Hand produced by Mr. Beast in the Lunchley factory.
I mean, yeah, they just gotta leave the glue off of the corner of the cheese segment. That's a very funny thing that I've been watching out of my peripheral vision.
The Mr. Beast situation.
The nerdy nummies lady, like, deciding to end a human. It's just like, what if I destroy this one guy because I don't like him? There's like some backstory to it, I think, but like a lot of this is because I forgot her, Rosanna Penzito.
Rosanna Pensino, right?
Yeah,
Pensino?
she's the. I just remember when Nerdy Nummies started, a friend of mine was into that channel, so it's been in the back of my brain as like a thing I saw once, and then I was like, who's this Rosanna Penzino who's like just intent on destroying this very annoying man? And then it's like Nerdy Nummies, and I'm like, are you kidding me? The friggin' Legend of Zelda, whatever. Like, I made a cake that looks like a Triforce, and then I forgot about this person for years. Swang back around and went like,
He's destroying a multi-million-dollar empire.
I'm going to get your Slack chat records and give them to the FBI.
Deserved. It feels like it's a little bit of Schadenfreude, or however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
But just like, he has always had like the eyes of a serial killer. And to be validated in thinking he was a freak feels so good.
It was very funny because there's still a Feastables cardboard display at one of my local corner stores, and it's like a very funny thing to walk past.
There's in all the Targets I go to, there's so many Mr. Beast toys, and I'm like, oh, these are about to depreciate in value significantly.
I think I saw those once when I was trying to find Street Fighter figures at a Walmart because they were in the same shelf,
yeah.
and I was like, what the hell are these? He has a rapid fire or rapid villain arc. Yeah, GD Sloan.
Yeah.
If I ever start
know.
smiling like Mr. Beast, I want people to question me in my private communications. Just make sure everything's okay. Like,
Yeah. Nothing is right. If you're making that face, something is very, very wrong.
yeah, like actually do. I probably won't have posted on Twitter for months by then, but somehow do a quote retweet call out. I don't know, find a miniatures painting thing and go like, and just quote retweet Chris stop. It'll get to me eventually. A Beast Lab.
Yeah, Mr. Beast Lab, and I mean, it makes me so mad because they actually do, like, the little toys kind of look sick.
Yeah, like clearly a bunch of people in the industry put some work into them, and I'm, like even before it turned out to be a bunch of garbage, the whole Lunchly thing, I was like, it's bumming me out that like people are going to be at least briefly like looking at this and going like, formative memory. I remember when my mom got me a Lunchly, and it's like, this dude doesn't deserve this.
Yeah, no.
It's somewhere between that and the despair of seeing thumbnails for Lunchly versus Lunchables comparison videos.
Oh my god.
It's like, I want to compare this rubber tire to this silicone tire as far as feeding them to my kids. It's like, don't feed your kids rubber or silicone.
Yeah, maybe just give them some broccoli, perhaps.
Give them an apple.
Yeah.
This used to be a country. We used to just eat apples. Well, at least this was. I don't know about down there.
No, we were never a country.
We've never had
just
apples.
It's just, yeah. How do you like them apples is not something you can say to Americans. We don't understand it.
Yeah, actual tears.
We don't have the cultural context for it.
It's part of my vocab training before I go to America for a convention. I have to like, don't bring up apples. Don't talk about my metformin.
Don't talk about socialized healthcare or whatever.
All right, don't mention too loud about how I had to do things in Canada.
Yeah. Don't wear your Maple Leafs hat.
Yeah, I have to do that in Europe. Oh, I was legit one of the people who wasn't lying when I was in Europe and doing the whole like put a Canadian patch on my bag thing, and everyone's nice to me.
Is that a thing that happens in Europe?
At least it was when I was a kid, but then in the advent of YouTube, I always see people talking about it, where it's like Americans going like, I pretend I'm Canadian so everyone's nice to me in Europe. And it's like, that's so messed up. But also, there are European tourist stereotypes I'm aware of as well. I've learned them over the years. So it's a nuanced web of irritating people who can afford to travel.
Yeah.
It's like, what was it? The German tourist one that my mom noticed before I did, which was we were in Cuba on a high school band trip, and there were a group of German tourists in Cuba asking where all the German food was, and my mom was like, there's the stereotype, and I was like, that's really funny.
Oh man.
Well,
speaking of food, I
yeah.
do believe it is time for me to go get some grub.
Well, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
No worries. Like I said, that I still at least owe you one more because I've got 2 invites on yours now. I got to get the books squared up before Black Friday, or the friggin' FTC is going to come after me in Canada somehow.
Yeah.
But thank you all, by the way, for checking this thing out. Before I'll move on to, I guess, saying goodbye to everyone else in a sec. But yeah, Lai, thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you around. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
We might have something cooking that isn't a stream as well.
Yeah. Something pre-recorded, you might say.
Something with post-production and words written down before they were said.
Yeah. Bodily fluids will be mentioned.
That's right. I forgot. What
And new
did
words.
I write?
We'll talk about it.
All right.
All right. But yeah. Good night, chat. Good night, Chris. You all have a good one. Stay spooky for the next 1 hour and 17 minutes.
That's right. That's how much longer I will be saying goodbye to everyone else. Actually, how do I do this with someone else on here? I forgot. It's been a while.
Okay, I will make myself scarce, and then you can do your outro.
Yeah, I'm gonna close this game because it's been playing. The music has been playing in my ears this whole time. Exit the world of horror. Okay. And then I say to everyone who is in the audience text communication box, thank you all for hanging out. Thanks for coming by. GD Slalom, thank you so much for the extra life dono. That is very kind. I will be back probably sometime over the weekend / days around the weekend to do a little bit of Games Day relevant streaming. But stay tuned. Rexodus, you may also exit the world of horror. Simply click the exit button on the bottom of the menu. I'm sure you have one. If you don't, just send a letter to the developers. They'll get you hooked up. Yeah, I will catch you all later. Let's pop back to the wait screen, because that's how I turn the music on. And the music is playing. We did it! I'll talk to you all later. He may be eating, but one day I will eat too. Until then, enjoy the stream VOD. Have a good night. Let them come.